Hang on to your seat, baby, because this one's a screamer. Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained?
This is on our entertainment, so Tim comes out with another after show. We talking Baddies Midwest. See how close this bitch to Baddies Caribbean? I can't even say Midwest. We talking Baddies Midwest, episode 3, and also Joseline Cabaret. I think it's episode 10, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, before I get started, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Let me know what y'all think about this video. Now, the Baddies episode was really good. I liked it. I feel like Big Ivory has met her match. The recap will be dropping after the after show, so stay tuned for my late owls. Stay tuned for that, because it's going to be a good one, and it's going to be a long one. Oh, this episode has some funny moments. Anyways, before I get started, today we're going to be doing baddie polls. And y'all probably wondering, stripper polls? No, baddie polls. So I will be polling throughout this live, so that way you guys can give your opinion by answering some of the questions I'm going to ask throughout the live in the form of a poll, okay? The only baddie poll that doesn't exist is just not the stripper poll. It's also Pierre's polls, all right? So I want y'all to vote yes or no to some of the questions I'm going to be asking throughout the night. The first question that I'm going to post is, who did their big one, Rolly or DTB, aka who won the fight? Y'all know what doing their big one is. Who won the fight, okay? So make sure you guys sound off below, okay? The poll is up, so make sure you guys start hitting that vote and let us know who did their big one, okay? Roly Poly Snap Meals, aka Vegan Bites Enterprises, or Diamond Body, okay? Before I get started, I'm gonna talk about a little stuff that the girls have been saying online since the episode has dropped. So Lex, aka Big Lex, talked a little bit about the episode and the scene in the van. Mind you, by the way, which I'm going to mention on my recap, that thing was so small. Even Joseline's girls had like a big space. They could squabble 2-3 at a time. Them girls could barely do one fight in that little van. Natalie! Anyways.
Ivory told me, she said, as y'all seen in the fucking video, she's like, Pretty P, Dolly, Jazz, y'all cool, but Lex said you was ready to, but they put it out, they said that, she said, but Lex, I feel like you playing it safe. And I'm like, nobody has tried me. So why am I just gonna pop off at people? Somebody needs to pop at me first in order for me to pop off. I'm not, like I did say, I am ready to fight anybody. I am gonna stand on all 10. I never have ducked, no smoke. Any bitch that called me out, I got out there 10 toes, okay? So she talking about I'm playing it safe. I'm not playing it safe. Nobody has just tried me. Then y'all seen Pretty P. Boom, immediately attacks me. Immediately attacks me. For what? I don't know. She's talking about I said I was going to hit somebody. I never said I was going to hit nobody. I said nobody has tried me yet. So that's where that came in. Then in her confessional, she's talking about people want a storyline, so I'm going to give it to you. Did I want a storyline or did you want a storyline? Because you started with me. You literally started with me trying to call me out. And one thing about me, I'm real quiet. I'm not rowdy. I'm not aggressive. Like, I'm not an aggressive person. So when somebody calls me out, then that's when you'll get a different side of me. But in that moment, I'm just being cool. I'm just being cool. It's our first fucking day. Like, I'm just being cool. So who really?
Clearly, these girls haven't done their research on Big Ivory. That bitch Big Ivory. One thing about a leopard, they don't change the spots. That Big Ivory went on a whole different network, and she's still pulling the same old tricks. By tricks, I'm not talking about Lemmy Pepper. I'm talking about you hitting people or wanting people to fight for no reason. You're not even letting the storyline build. You just want to squabble. Boy, has nothing changed.
Really wanted a storyline. I didn't start with you. I didn't start with nobody. Motherfucker started with me. I just finished the shit. But you know what? Our little fight today was a little warm up. But remember, it's 12 rounds in a fight, not one. So stay the fuck tuned.
They shade. Because I was happy seeing them. Not gonna lie. Let me tell you why. Because I think Big Ivory's so used to girls. She's so used to parking girls. This girl can't get parked, okay? She doesn't need an attendant. A parking attendant she will never need, because the way her nose still bled, but it was because of a nose ring. So I don't count that as a nosebleed. And Ivory couldn't really do much with her. Sorry, Big Ivory. I told you I was a bigger bitch out there, and you met her, and she's about 9 feet tall. Shout out to Lex. I like her. She's actually really, really pretty with and without makeup. A lot cannot be said about a lot. This can't be said a lot with some of the baddies. I'm just saying. Okay. Now, also recently, Summer talked about her being called old. I will say Summer looks very good for her age. Oh, first of all, 28 is not even old, so I shouldn't even be saying that, to be honest. But I thought she was a lot younger. I'm not gonna lie.
What? When? Where? How? How is you cool? Don't give a fuck that bitch. Because if we want to put shit on the floor, let's put shit on the floor. What we doing?
By the way, Summer, you win the most annoying voice of the season so far. Her voice is like nails on a chalkboard. Like, damn. I don't like to hear her talk for a long period of time. I'm not gonna lie to you. Just, just for a few minutes. You feel me? But it's like on continuous scenes, like it's loud, it's like draggy. You feel me? I like her, don't get me wrong, but she talk a lot. And her voice is very aggy. You feel me? She needs a cough drop. She needs a Robitussin because it just seemed like some cloud in her throat. Just a little bit. You feel me? That's how I feel. All right. So also congrats to Krishan Rock. Krishan, you guys was recently baptized. And it was also posted on the gram, which a lot of people were saying a lot of things about her in the comments or whatever. So I'm not gonna ever get on here and joke about somebody's spiritual journey because that's her journey to go on. I just really want to see, her do better. Okay? I always have said that the test of Krishan will be when Blueface gets out of jail. That's gonna be the ultimate test from God because it's all sweet and nice now when he's locked up and doesn't have access to numerous bitches. When he gets out of there, will you have that same attitude? The jury's still out. That's how I feel. Okay. Now, Scotty, she's getting a little shady. She posted a picture talking about Emma. I wish I dropped my recap before this because I got some thoughts on Emma. Zeus be knowing what they doing. I'm telling y'all, they be knowing what they doing. She posted this picture and said, "You're boring." And it was a picture of an animation that I'm guessing she says looks like Emma. Okay? Now, two things could be true. Scotty, you're not the most interesting. And that animation does look like Emma. So, two things could be true at the same time. You feel me? They're not both lies. They're both truths. Okay? And this has come after Emma, I guess, was posting Scotty and her Reba hairstyle, okay? Because, this was when Scotty was in her Cowboy Carter phase and she was feeling a little bit country, okay? Emphasis on the cut. You feel me? And that's when she decided to go for a little bit of Reba. And, the girls have been poking fun of her online because, she's been going for the Reba. You feel me? Well, Louis Vuitton earrings. All she was missing was the cowboy boots. Okay. Now she also commented and said, "We all know this confession was one of my worst, but I was still cute. At least I changed this look, Bookie." And then Emma replied back and said, "Come on now, don't lie, Scott. We all know you requested to send me home." Spoiler alert, y'all, for the ones that haven't noticed, it's been all over the T pages. If y'all don't want to hear it, just mute this. Emma does get sent home eventually. And after seeing this first episode, I'm not mad. Sorry. Anyways, y'all, I'm going to start taking callers. Let's see the results of the poll. So right now we're nearing 200 votes. And Rolly, oh shoot. Wait, we're gonna have to redo the poll, y'all. We're gonna have to redo the poll. I wrote it, I worded it incorrectly, y'all. Who did their biggest one? Who did their big one? My bad, y'all. Who did their big one? That was a blonde moment. I feel like Scotty. DTB or Rolly? Okay. Boom. And y'all, we all know what did their big one is. Who won the fight? Okay. Sorry, y'all, for the Scotty moment. Yikes. Anyways, first call over at what is going on? Elijah.
Hey, can you hear me?
We lost you, Elijah. All right, what is going on, Crunchy?
Hello.
What's up? What's up? What's up?
Hi.
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. Sorry, I'm nervous.
How was tonight's Baddies episode? What'd you think?
So it was good. There was a little part where I skipped it, like when Summer was talking. Oh my gosh, she can talk.
Is her voice not annoying to you? Because
It's annoying. And you know what she remind me of? There's another person I skip a lot. It's what's their name? Krishan.
Stop.
No. Krishan mother-in-law. What's her name? What's Blueface?
Carlissa.
Yes, because Carlissa, her voice be like, so like today, Krishan did, like she has like that.
It's a little shaky.
Yeah.
It's a little trembly.
Yeah, and that's how Summer voice is. So.
Yeah. Now, what did you think at the beginning? We saw Rolly and DTB get into it. Now they ended up piecing it out. Rolly's argument was, she feels like she gives her son weed because she don't want the son to get laced or whatever because a family member had it happen to them or something to that effect, and that's why that it was being done and stuff like that. And then what did you think of the fight and then her explanation?
So I feel like Rolly, her stance was like valid in a sense. A lot of people, they would rather have it in a controlled environment versus them going out and finding who knows what, because I forgot who it was, but somebody was smoking something. I don't know who it was, but it's some celebrity. They was talking about how they was smoking something for somebody and it had that crystals in them in the weed. I mean, Can I say that?
Yeah, we're gonna call it crystals.
Yeah.
Thank you. See, you're an entertainer for real.
Yes. But I'm trying.
No, thank you.
Yes. But yeah, he had smoke. It was some celebrity. I watched that one dude. I don't know if it was Vlad or somebody. Yeah, he said that. Or I think it may be Samuel Jackson. It's one of them people. But yes, I can understand Rolly. And like when she was talking, she looked like she was really trying to have a heart to heart with
Diamond.
Well, DTB. Yeah. Try not to,
DTB, that is already
Every time I say Diamond A, I have to say DTB.
Stop.
But yes, I feel like Rolly was really trying to have a heart to heart with her, and it was good that she hugged out, even though I'm a little delusional. I feel like DTP won, but
now that was the big argument in the beginning of the episode with some of the girls I've been seeing online. Some people felt like DTB did her big one. Some people felt like Rolly won.
In the beginning, she did her big one, but I think at the end, she was getting a little tired because Rolly Polly Snap Nails.
Right.
What's her new name now?
From what I saw, Diamond was trying to get Rolly down, and I'm like,
yes, but she got a little tired. It was like she was hugging a tree, like a strong tree, and that tree was going down. So she got tired.
That's like somebody who guardians trying to take down a tree, but with their bare hands.
Yes,
it's not gonna work.
Yes, and you just see her hugging her, and then Rolly just minka munka munka in her head.
Rolly said, I said, when I heard I said, oh.
Yeah. Hey, I see DTB head bobbing a little bit, but yeah. I feel like DTB got that.
Gotcha. Now we get introduced to some of the new girls or whatever. What do you think about the new girls this episode? Who is standing out to you?
So of course Summer, because of her voice is being annoying. And I feel like this season is gonna be summertime,
It's summer, no other holiday.
Yeah. And then I forgot that one girl that was fighting Ivory. Yeah, she did her real good one. Her real one. with her, even though her nose ring did get pulled out. Huh?
Big Legs.
Oh, not the little one.
Yeah, that was her.
Okay, then yeah, she did real good. And then Dolly. I really like her. Yeah, I did like her outfits, except for the one with the pearls. I didn't like that one.
Okay. Why? I was wondering why they bleep that out, but then the Cabaret they be having titties, balls, and all just out there. We get to see freaking Diamond's big areolas pop us in the eye every 2 weeks from the Cabaret. But then with Dolly, y'all bleep. That was sort of weird to me. But anyways, what did you think of Summer coming in? So Summer comes in and goes directly for Adamak and ends up turning Adamak into a window cleaner. What did you think?
First off, her wig got shredded. Like, it looked like it went through a blender. The way how it fell to pieces. I don't know what the heck, how it was.
We saw the whole wig cap.
Yeah, I think it was one of them quick wigs. Like, she just glued the wig on there.
A shake and go.
Yeah, it was shredded real bad.
Yeah.
But the way how Anna folded, like it was folded up like a lawn chair up in that little corner crevices, I know she was swinging for dear life. Swinging.
Yeah. Oh yeah, for sure. Do you think that like Summer had enough reasoning to get Anna because of the whole audition situation? Because from my recollection, they were going after the wrong girl.
Yeah. No, I don't. Well, she's saying that, she had hit. I didn't see majority of the, what's that thing called? The auditions, because it was too ratchet for me. But when I saw the little clips here and there, I feel like, I guess like they have that, but I feel like Anna just need to mind her damn business. She needs to mind her business, because she's always getting into it with people, then wondering why everybody picking on little on me. She always saying that, but you always jumping and stuff.
What do you think? That was gonna be my next question. A lot of her argument is y'all picking on me because I'm small. Y'all trying to get the smallest one. I'm the littlest one. Should Automatic not get ran up on because she's the smallest one?
No.
You don't think that's a valid reason?
Break that stick. Step on that stick. I'm tired of her. Did you hear Let Me Pepper saying, get Anna, get Anna? Did you hear that?
I heard that.
He was saying the same way how he was doing with Scotty with the body.
Yeah. You got to really pay attention to this episode, because there's a lot of little stuff that, like, if you don't pay attention, you're going to miss it. Now, it's looking like the poll, a lot of the girlies are Team DTP versus Roly Poly Stat Mills Enterprises. Please don't pick her just because y'all like her. Be honest and be fair. Okay? A lot of y'all just picking her because y'all like DTB. Y'all don't like Roly. I know my entertainers. Now, also in the towards the end of the episode, the next question I want to ask is Big Ivory, okay, a bully in the Summer situation? Is Big Ivory a bully? Because we've seen Big Ivory do what Big Ivory does, impress a small girl, okay? Do you guys think Big Ivory in the Summer situation is a bully? What do you think?
Now you don't. Now you know she is a bully. She's a bully.
But no, not everybody's familiar with her here. Not everybody watches Not STV.
She is a big back quarterback, refrigerator built bully.
I know Renee somewhere watching it like, look at this thick ass neck asshole.
Thick neck, big Irvin.
Renee is just gagging somewhere watching with her feet up.
She is a
the girls that don't know.
Oh my God. I just want her to stop talking. I want her just like for one fight. I feel bad for that one girl, Big Les, when her nose ring popped, because she was getting her real good. And Ivory was quiet. But then when she saw that blood, she was like, ooh, I got her. She felt like she got her. Because like she was quiet, but then when she saw that blood, she was like, oh, that's why your nose bleeding. But she was quiet. She wasn't loud how she usually is for fights. Yeah, but she's a bully. I want somebody to get her real good.
One last question, and I'm gonna add the next caller. So, did Jayla cop a plea or not?
She was cute with it. Yeah, she did.
You think
In
she
a,
caught the plea?
in an elegant way.
She
Yeah.
caught the plea. Word to Gunna.
Mm-hmm.
Word to Gunna. Wow.
Yeah, she did. She was
Okay.
being very cutesy with it, very demure, very mindful
Very
about,
mindful. Not mindful.
she didn't
So
want to get.
listen, you know, if Mariah Lynn was in this season, she would have been like, Jayla caught the plea. Very demure. Very
Yes.
mindful. She would have said that in her confessional.
You think so?
Yes. She would have tried to get a soundbite out of that moment.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you so much for calling in, Crunchy.
Thank you.
All right, let's see the results of the poll so far. It's 127 votes. Keep voting, y'all. A lot of y'all said yes, that Big Ivory was being a bully in the summer situation. Okay, make sure y'all hitting that like button, please. Okay. Before I turn like a stalker, like Tokyo Tony stalker.
You are a stalker, baby. You're like Yolanda and Selena. You're a little Yolanda, bitch. You're kind of weird, shawty. You don't know me, baby. You crazy bitch.
Bitch, by what you post.
Okay, you're kind of weird if you're not hitting that like button. Okay, what is going on, RB?
Hey, Fear, what's up? Can you hear me?
What's up? Yeah, I can hear you.
What's up, boy?
What's up? What'd you think of tonight's episode?
I thought it was good. Better than the first two for sure.
Yeah.
We talking Josh's Cabaret too?
Yes. I just didn't ask the last caller because I want to get as much people in as possible.
All right. So you want to start with Baddies?
Yeah, Baddies.
All right. So you want to ask questions? Or you want me to go off the dome?
Let's start with Rolly and DTV in the order everything happened. What did you think of that whole situation? What did you think about Rolly's explanation? Does Rolly even owe us an explanation?
For one, I think Rolly tagged her.
I agree.
I think the first episode they fought, Diamond got her, but this time Diamond was Rolly was tagging her.
That's exactly what I'm gonna say on my recap. That's exactly what I think.
Yeah, but as far as the explanation goes, it's kind of like Rolly. I mean, I get it, but at the same time, like your kid not supposed to be smoking at all. Like have some type of control over him. Just because you want him smoking with anybody else, you don't want him getting laced drugs. Just tell him not to do it at all until he gets to a certain age. Like it's that simple.
Do you feel like she probably felt like he was gonna listen to that? So that's probably why
he probably wasn't because she not. No, I'm not gonna go there.
Yakuruskis. Okay. Were you happy that they pieced it up though?
No.
Why?
No, because I just feel like Broly copping a plea because she saw the backlash of her giving Meatball the chain. Now it's kind of like, oh well, we do see that you're paying paper, so let me be on your side now.
You think the girls are pandering to the audience?
Yeah. I think they trying to swap. They see DCB as a fan favorite, so they trying to swap up so they could be on her side.
DTB.
And I also want to mention DTB is eating her confessional look.
Period.
She looks amazing.
She really is.
She looks amazing.
Her and Dolly, but I know you don't like Dolly. So.
I don't dislike Dolly. She hasn't clicked for me yet.
You've never even seen her on this show until this episode.
I seen her on the auditions.
Y'all need to stop judging on the blog.
I seen her auditions. I seen clips of her on that. I was about to say Chant show, but Scrappy and whatchamacallit. So it's just not.
So you're judging her on another show that's not airing.
It's not clicking for me for her. Like she's cute, but cute next to gorgeous. Gorgeous always go down.
And who is gorgeous? I want to know.
Jayla.
Wow. Okay.
Jayla, and she's getting very much. She's jealous of Jayla for sure.
I think it's the opposite, but that's besides the point. Okay, so what do you think about the new girls entering in and everything like that? Summer comes in and gets Automatic off the rip. What'd you think about her folding Automatic like a lawn chair?
I think Anna deserved it. Like the last caller said, I think she just needs to stay out of stuff, but she don't want to get touched. And then the whole thing with her expecting Biggie to jump is kind of like Biggie don't even fight for herself. So why do you expect her to fight for you? And nobody asked you to fight for them. You just do it yourself.
Now, this whole argument of I'm the smallest one, y'all running up on the smallest
I'm
one.
so
What
sick
you
of that
think?
argument. I'm sick of it. If she feel like she the smallest one, she needs to stop jumping in the big dog fights then. She needs to stop popping it. I just hate when people are so small and they just be popping it, think they can't get touched. She thinks Tasiki gonna keep backing her up. That's the problem.
Now, were you shocked Tasiki didn't pop Summer? Because she was about like 2 seconds from doing it.
No. I mean, because it's kind of like I don't know. Tasiki, I like her, but she rubs me the wrong way a little bit.
Why?
I play she pick and choose certain situations. Like I don't know.
He can say that. Let me say that. Yo, Pierre, you're a hater.
Because she don't act the same. She don't act the same with everybody. She picks and chooses how she acts with people, and I don't like people like that.
Let me say that. The girls gonna say I'm biased, but anyways,
I will say Summer. This is Summer's episode. I like her so far, even though her voice is hella annoying.
Very.
It's like you said, it's cringy, but she reminds me of BGC7 Judy. Everybody, and I don't like everybody ganging up on her.
She reminds me of the Twisted Sisters, Jamie and Jazz, but in one person.
That's also a good comparison.
Yes. That's what she gives me. Because she don't really drink like that, from what we've seen at least. But that's what she gives me.
I can see that too, yeah. Now,
did your girl Jayla get pressed? That's gonna be the next poll. Hold on to that thought, Arbe. So we're gonna stop the poll right here. Is Big Ivory a bully in the Summer situation? 64% said yes, 36% said no. So I'm gonna end the poll here. It looks like the entertainers think that Big Ivory is a bully. Now, the next poll question I'm going to ask is, did Jayla get pressed by Big Ivory? What do you think, Arbe?
No. I think they both kept it cute a little bit just because they was in a new setting with everybody. But Jayla basically said, like, you know, it ain't that big of a deal. I put a laughing emoji, but if you still need that, you can get it. But I ain't pressed to fight you about it.
But don't you think Big Ivory was throwing a little bit of shade that said, when she said, we're in the same room, so we could both laugh together.
Yeah, she was trying to be cute, but at the same time, Jayla was like, okay, well, we're here now. Now what? So, like, you got what you wanted.
Okay. See, I disagree. I think she got pressed.
You think Jayla got pressed?
I'm gonna see why in my recount. Let me explain why I think so. Because
Ivory didn't really say nothing to her.
My recount, but yeah.
Ivory didn't really say nothing to her.
Let's go to the bus. The girls are fighting in this miniature car van. First of all, I'm very mad at how small it was. I'm like, whoa. I hope we don't get that little small van the whole season, Natalie. You make too much coin to have the Cabaret girls have a bigger van than y'all. Okay. Now, Summer was popping her ear and said, I'm doing my big one. I'm in Detroit. Big in Detroit. You feel me? Like big Detroit. So Ivory gets mad and says, hey, be quiet. Do you think that she was like bullying her and trying to find like an issue, or did Summer need to shut up?
I don't think she was bullying her, but I do think she was trying to. Okay, I don't think she was bullying her, but I do think she was like trying to. She was trying to find an issue with her, like everybody knows Summer wasn't specifically talking about the people in the car. She was talking about everybody else in the other car, like the OGs. They can get it. I really feel like she was trying to rally up everybody to get to go against the OGs, and everybody took it the wrong way.
You talk about Summer when you say rally up the
yeah, I feel like she was trying to hype up all the new girls so they can all like be together, go against the OGs, and I think people took it the wrong way.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Well, I can see how you can think that. I can see how you can think that for sure. Now, Big Lex, she ended up getting caught out by Big Ivory. Who out of those two would you consider the biggest? Meaning, took the W.
I think it was a tie.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it was a tie. I gotta warm up to them.
Yeah.
I gotta warm up.
But you already came to a conclusion about Dolly.
No, I didn't.
You see how the girls do?
I'm a boy.
I'm playing.
But no, I don't have nothing against Dolly. I just because it's the it's the same thing with Lex. Like she coming for Jayla too. It's kind of like let's see how it plays out first. But ain't nobody on my bad side yet.
Right. Okay.
Besides
Now,
Emma.
besides Emma. Okay, what are your thoughts on Emma? Because
looks like-
I think she's related to a certain baddie that I'm going to tell you guys on my recap.
Who do you think she related to?
You'll find out on my recap.
Miley.
She's related to a baddie, and I'm gonna expose this on my recap because I'm connected. You know how Joy said connected dots touch my body? I'm connected the dots touching my body.
She gives the smiley, but I think she looks like that bug from Bug's Life, that ladybug. Yeah, I just felt like she ran it. Oh, two people. Her, she was looking for a moment, and then Pretty P, she looks slow, and she's looking for a moment.
Oh,
she looks like Franklin the turtle. So I just hope she gets touched.
Oh, okay. So now let's go to the cabaret. What did you think of the cabaret? And should they have sent Lexi home? I was shocked that Joseline didn't send Lexi home.
I think she likes Lexi, but I also think she's kind of scared to tussle with her too.
Yes.
That's why she sent the other two people to tell
Now,
her.
I don't think Lexi would have hit her if she sent her home. But I do think Joseline in the back of her mind was scared of that.
I think Joseline knew better to talk to her a certain way compared to the other girls. She knew better not to pop fly with her. Am I surprised she didn't send her home? No, I do think Danny's a snitch, and I know she's an entertainer, but Pierre, you gotta cut her off because we don't support that behavior.
I call out everybody in my recaps, which I already recorded the Joseline recap, and I called her out. So Danny gets no favors, no favors.
We gotta cut her off because we don't support snitch behavior, and she's a clown, and her wig's a mess. And
Danny watching this probably right now.
Yeah, she can see me if she need that. But also, I don't know if anybody peeped this, but did you hear what's that girl Hennessy old friend name?
Rose.
Did you peep that she was like laughing at them for making fun of Hennessy with the outfits and stuff?
Yes.
So I was like, okay, now I kind of see why Hennessy don't mess with her no more.
Yeah.
I
kind of feel bad for Hennessy because like that rumor, it gotta be true. No shade, because the way that Ocean screamed that in the next episode, she said that with a lot of vitriol and passion.
No, I don't think it's true. I think they all just hate. Yeah, I think they just coming up with that to hate because they all collectively don't like her.
I don't know.
She don't even give that. I mean, if it did, like, why is everybody? I don't like the thing is, I don't like the whole ganging up thing. Even with the summer thing,
I agree.
The summer
and that dance did not make me laugh.
Yeah, it was corny. Like Nika's mad corny. She's trying too hard. Ocean's trying too hard. I just don't like everybody ganging up on one person. Same thing the summer situation in the van. Like everybody was ganging up on her. I just don't like stuff like that. Mm-hmm. And I wish there was more people on these shows who stands up to bullies like that. I think Nika's a bully. I think she's a bully. Okay. And she don't do nothing when she don't have a crowd behind her. Oceans is a bully, but she can't fight.
You think Nika's a bully?
I do.
Okay.
I do. I feel like she's a bully. She's like one of those pretty mean girls. And she be trying to clown people for like she feel like competition with her. So I don't know. I don't like her either. I don't like none of them, to be honest.
Who do you want to win the 50K and then final thoughts?
None of them. Everybody likes. Oh, you know what? Raven. I'll say Raven.
Raven. Okay. Yeah. She does deserve for that choke slam last season. Gotta give her that. Thank you for calling in, everybody.
Bye.
Night. All right. What is going on? Bia! Where the hell did Bia went? Bia, I'm finna get you. Anyways. What's up, Cat Kills?
Hey, what up, P? What's your fine ass?
What's up? Thank you.
Yeah. Okay. I didn't watch the Cabaret, so we can just skip over that. But
okay.
I'm gonna try to do it in order. Okay, so the fight with Rolly and DTB. I think DTP was getting with her in the beginning, but what DTP tried to do is what she was doing on that TV. She tried to put her in a headlock, and you saw her trying to hook her leg.
She ain't like that one, did she?
Yeah, she was like trying to hook her leg and take the same thing that Mila from the east side of Long Beach tried to do when she tried to like flip Rolly and drag her to the ground. Like, y'all not gonna get Rolly on the floor like that.
That's what I'm saying. That's a big task.
A very big child. That's like wrestling a bull to the ground. Like, what are you doing? But I think Rolly got her at the end. That whole
Yes.
Rolly Rolly gives me Kim Zolciak because remember when Kim had like lupus and diabetes and open heart surgeries and AIDS, she had all them diseases.
Oh, stop it.
Rolly got a
So
family
you,
member.
okay. I'm already going to know what you about to say. Go ahead.
Rolly got a family member that then went through everything. Rolly then had a family member that OD'd. Rolly daddy had seizures. Rolly grandma was a slave. Rolly, her cousin is a felon. Her best friend was the president. Like Rolly got a family member for everybody. It's giving Kim
Your
Zolciak.
uncle trans.
Rolly got a trans sister, brother. I don't know. Like, but they
My
was
great
so
great granddaddy is a Trump supporter.
okay, Rolly. And then the whole thing about it is true that it's true that the weed that they're smoking now, it's a lot of extra stuff in it. They lacing
Yeah.
it. It's not like natural. That's true. Rolly, how about your son that's like 13 don't smoke at all? Why are you that'd be like I went home at 14 and told my mama I want to start drinking, and she brings me a bottle of Hennessy home and says, well, as long as you in the house, I don't care. Absolutely not. What kind of mama is you, Rolly? Like you trying to be his friend instead of his mama. That's your problem. I don't know if she had him when she was young and maybe that's what
She
it
did.
is. Okay, because usually if your mama was grown when she had you, she
That's why
wouldn't even
they're
play
like
with.
very close. That's why she's playing in the episode.
Yeah, if your mama was a grown woman when she had you, because my mama was like what 25 when she had me, she was not playing that. So I don't know. And then they crying and hugging at the end couldn't be me, but like what's Stewie when she was like, if you talk about my kids, I ain't never messing with you after that. I'm like, is Stewie the only one with sense over here? Like the rest of y'all weird. And then, like the previous caller has said, Rolly is switching sides because she saw the backlash because everybody on the show loved Meatball, but the viewers didn't. And we were all like, why would y'all give her that chain instead of DTB? So she's switching up now.
Mm.
I don't think Rolly liked DTB for real. I don't think none of them do. They just saw the backlash, so now they switching so that they don't get ate up in the
Mm.
comments and stuff. That's all that is. But then I
Wait,
did
hold
like
that
how
thought, Cap Kills. I'm gonna
Mhm.
end the poll here. Did Jayla get pressed by Big Ivory? 68% of you guys said yes.
Mm.
32% of you guys said no. But before we get there, let's talk about the new girls coming in summertime.
Yeah, that's what so I was gonna say I like how the new girls is specifically the now that's TV girls, Dolly and NLE, when they came in and they was really like it's like they walked in and it's like everybody kind of sat up straight and they was really
Oh
checking
yes.
stuff. Like the
Tasiki
new girl
said,
yeah, the new girls was not really playing. Like when what's her name? The girl came immediately for Anna Mac, which I didn't understand. Anna Mac, first of all, you were scared because you sat there, but I liked you, but it was just the auditions. But like, I just felt like you had a ring on, and she was copping the please, she was. And then she's like, for my girls, I jumped for my girls. Mariah, you snuck her. Didn't you fight this bitch mama though? Like, what? You doing all that for Mariah, but you just fought her damn mama. I don't understand.
word to Nina, my mama bitch.
Oh my mama, bitch! Like really?
My mama
You can't
bitch.
even dig her up. She cremated. You can't even dig her up. Like, girl.
I
But and then
can't.
what's her name? When Ivory, first of all, Ivory jump scare. That confessional. I don't know if the makeup was too light or what, but Ivory scared me in that confessional. I did not think she was gonna come on screen looking like that. Like
He made you go, ah! She gave you one of those.
it's usually Tinker, but this time it was NLE. Like I couldn't believe
Why Tinker gotta get the get the
y'all
subliminal
know
shade?
y'all heard Tommy and Santana. Oh, she looked different with makeup. Yeah, come on now, they wasn't lying. And then when Ivory pressed Lisa Ray about how we on the same show, we in the same room, so we gonna laugh together. I feel like both of them. I don't want to say they both was scared, but they both was kind of like, let me check the temperature, see what she about to do, that type of thing. My
Lisa Ray
thing,
had to go film Queen's Court. She didn't have time.
yeah, Lisa Ray, I think that Lisa Ray, she was kind of backing down a little bit though. She did it in a cutesy way, like I'm classy, I don't got time. But I feel like she kind of was. I don't want to say scared because she fought her head up later on, but she
Mhm.
wasn't. I don't know. I don't know how to put it. But what else? Okay, when they got on the bus, first of
Yes.
all, that damn Oregon Trail wagon they had them in, it was so small. They was sitting on each other's lap, damn near. I don't know what the hell was going on. The
The
girls,
securities couldn't even sit down.
they was child going out west, the Trail of Tears. They was in that wagon, and then what was her name? The girl with the blonde wig that fought Anna.
Summer.
First of all, like Tasiki, we gonna get to that in a second. But yeah, I feel like yeah, she probably was trying to rally the girls up, like, because I thought the new girls would have came in and stormed the OGs because the OGs are boring. So y'all come in and liven it up, take over the season, beat them up, something like that. I think it kind of backfired because Ivory is a gutter rat. Ivory is a damn animal. That girl was like, yeah, she, you know how like when somebody is drunk and it's like, I'll fight everybody in here, and you like, who? Who you gonna fight? That's what Ivory was giving
Oh
me.
yes.
You know she was not talking to you, girl. And then
Summer was fresh prey for Ivory. She said, "Ooh, I'm getting you."
it was like Jaws. She smelled that blood in the water. She's like, oh, I'm gonna get her. And then the
Right.
girl, what's her name? Pretty P.
Yes.
Y'all, the old hoes in the chat, you know what I'm talking about. Pretty P. Remember that group Cut Close that used to sing with Keith Sweat? Who can love you like me? Nobody. The girl Athena, the lead singer, that's who Pretty P looked like. Pretty P looked like Athena Cage that was singing with Keith Sweat back in the 90s. She looked exactly like her, like her daughter.
Oh
And
my
then
god. I have to look up the reference, you guys, and show you guys because you know she does look like her. I
she
found the
does.
gram, you guys.
I'm not
She's
saying
a
she ugly,
recording
y'all.
artist.
I'm not saying she ugly, y'all. She's very pretty, but she look like Athena. She do. I'm like, why Keith Sweat backup singer on here swinging on this girl for no reason?
Natalie gets all the baddies. You didn't know?
So wait, no, yeah, I'm about to say pull up a young picture, not them old, not them recent ones. There we go. That's pretty P right there.
She do look like Pretty P.
Child, and then, but yeah, it's crazy. They could barely make it to the house because everybody was fighting. That one girl, the light skinned one with the reddish colored wig that ended up fighting Ivory.
Yes,
Looked like
Lex.
she looked like quality cologne. If he was like an actual girl,
Y'all
they look
gonna
like
have to stop
cousins.
saying that because Lex do not look like quality
They
cologne.
do. You need that. That's what I thought that's how she was gonna start
Oh
talking.
my god.
She's
Even
pretty
without
though.
makeup, she don't look like quality cologne to me.
I'm sorry, she did. I'm sorry. When she was like, "Eat me, you eat me," I'm like, "Cologne, shouldn't she be fighting Joyce and Cassie somewhere? Like, what you doing?"
It's your bitch quality cologne, big quality bitch.
Yeah, like, but freaking, But then fast forward to the other van with the OGs in there. Anna, you over there crying because Biggie didn't jump in no fight for you. You know Biggie can't fight. Why are you expecting her to really start throwing hands for you? And I just don't understand. Like, you know Biggie is not no fighter for real. The fact that she jumped in and pulled that girl wig last season, was it Nunu or Kiva, one of them? I was shocked that she even did that because
Kiva.
she don't even fight. But then you turn to Tasiki. I mean, you know what you can do, so I'm not expecting it from you. But Biggie, you should have no girl. They both supposed to be your sisters, right? So what?
By the way,
Oh,
this is quality cologne for my
now tell me they don't look
non-Atlanta
alike.
watchers. It's a shame you guys to compare her to quality cologne.
I'm not
Now,
saying she's
quality cologne,
ugly.
I like quality cologne sometimes. You know what I mean? But
Yeah,
I don't
I'm
think
not
they with
saying
y'all.
I'm not saying I'm seeing the comments. I'm not saying Big Lex is ugly. I never said that. I just said they look alike. What's the problem? Like they do. But anyway, but yeah, and then what else? Oh, when they got to the house,
Uh-huh.
um child, next episode it's just gonna be fight after fight after fight after fight. I don't know. Akbar, you not Atlanta. I'm not taking my foot off her neck. You not Atlanta. I don't respect nobody that don't raise their kids. You're not Atlanta for real.
She has
You
her kids now kept kills.
now that they grown, yeah, where was you at when they was growing up? They was with your auntie and them. I don't got no respect for Akbar. She's not Atlanta. And I don't know. I think that was it. I don't know. But yeah, this season is good so far. But yeah,
Yeah.
I don't know. Have a good night, y'all.
Thank you, Nate. All right, next poll question I'm going to ask you guys, okay, is do you guys think that the new girls will end up being the fan favorites at the end of the season? Is it Team New Girls or Team OG Girls? Team New Girls or OG? Okay, whose team y'all walking with? Let me know. Okay? And what is going on? Bia!
Hey, Bookie.
Hi, Bookie, but I heard
Hi.
Natalie, kidnapped you, and that's why you were missing enough. She's going to be on the next season of Baddies More. I
It's
spilled the
so dark
beans.
inside that chin. I had to fight tooth and nail to get out. But I survived, y'all. I made it. Okay. Jayla Luther
What?
King gave me the strength to
Right.
persevere in
Like
my battle.
Joseline, be had a dream. Jocelyn said, I had a dream.
Yo, first, we gonna talk about the cabaret because I did not watch Baddies, but I did see some clips thanks to Twitter.
Uh-huh.
So my points are very quick. Ivory stole that foundation out of Walmart. That's the only excuse I'm going with. Either that or it's one of Tinker throwaways. Because why was she so pale? It made
It
no
was
sense. Like
super
it
light.
really did look like she was dead on that screen, and then for them to pair it with that bright red lipstick. Like whoever did her makeup did Mariah Lynn's makeup 2 seasons ago when she popped up with the white face and the red lobster body. I don't know what was happening there. I did watch the
Red
fight between
lobster.
I did watch her twirl with Slenderman, Lex, and I didn't think anybody won. I think Ivory knew that. That nose ring situation that kind of sucks. So it looked like she lost, but she didn't in real life. I also watched DTP versus Rolly, or at least one half of it. Nobody won the first round that I could see that I was like, oh yeah, you really did that. Like, and as far as I'm concerned, Rolly's so big that nobody should even come close to winning against you. I'm not gonna cap. Like at your size and stature, post surge, you're supposed to be swifter, faster, leaner. Work it harder, do it better. Like, come on, girl. What did you get the surgery for? I don't
That was the
know.
most workout Rolly did all year. That's why she was winded, girl.
On the topic of her kid, let's keep it a bean. Rolly was never a parent to that child. And that kid has been blowing down. And the only reason that she's even coming with this whole, I'd rather them do it in the house. I'm not a regular mom. I'm a cool mom. It's too late to stop him from saying, oh, no, you can't do that. Can't do what? This is the same kid who was stealing cars while she was out here telling the world that she was on food stamps and fighting Yodeler on, whatever chance show was. So it's like, ain't nobody trying to hear all of that. Like, I get what you're saying, but at the same time, that really doesn't stop anything. Like, the best thing that you can do is educate him at this point. But is he really going to listen to Miss Alfredo? Come on.
But
Like,
didn't you feel, because I felt this where I felt a little sympathetic towards Rolly, because I'm gonna talk about this in the recap. When it was that Rolly hate train, I'm talking about when we was getting campaigns out the ass wazoo.
I signed it.
People were doing things to her not out of nowhere, but like doing things to her, like post to her house and some more stuff. Did you feel bad about that or what?
So these, like, we already knew these things. Like, it's not even like it was like someone randomly doxed her and we found it out. Like, these were things that were already known. And this was also during her feud with ET and then where they were exposing each other. So it's like, yeah, granted, it sucks to be cyberbullied, but also you gave us the ammo. Like, shut up. If you don't want us bringing up your tea, then you better keep it in your cup. Otherwise, I'm going to sip it.
But
And
the cup got Ivory piss in there. I don't think so. Drink my pissed out cup, bitch.
Right. You're right. That's not English breakfast.
That's not orange juice. That's Ivory's piss.
Like, you're absolutely right. So you know what? I won't sip it, but I will watch it spill. And it's like, again, I get it. That cyberbullying thing is no joke, especially when you got millions of people with eyes on it, watching, cackling, joking. But again, like, it ain't the edit, it's you. So it's like, you the reason that they acting like this. So I'll never be Team Rolly. I will never be one of those people who can say they can never make me hate you. I already do. So a win is a win. Onto the cabaret, because I have not watched Baddies. I'm just kind of, Miss Nunn has taken over my whole summer. I can't give her the autumn too. Maybe when I'm home.
And she's asking for the spring to be. And this time we're gonna be on the show.
Like, she's coming back. Like, you miss me? No, girl, you were just on my screen last week. Like, please. That's why they in that little sprinter van, because the Baddies bus needed a break. The Baddies bus needed.
But my Discord peeps know why this season is airing so soon.
Oh, you know what? Wait, I'm in the Discord. I don't know.
Erica, Remember the Erica thing in the
Oh,
Discord?
you're right. And you see,
Mm-hmm.
Miss Nunn gonna have to figure something out if she the queen of Zeus for real, for real. But you know, Erica's show wasn't meant to be anyway. Nobody want to watch Skeletor on their screen. I could watch Naj on Now That's TV if I wanted to watch that. Hard pass. She ain't deserve it anyway, Miss Monkey. But whatever. On to the Cabaret, because I did watch that. I have been watching that. I
Right.
100% agree with you. Joseline knew not to talk to Lexi any kind of way after she was tussling with the big girl who left. She knew that
Yes.
that was just not the squabble that she wanted to have. I don't think that Neek is a bully. I'm not going to cap to you. I just think it's so hypocritical that these girls are always constantly telling her to humble themselves, but then will big themselves up in the same sentence. Like, it's so crazy to me. Humble yourself. But then you have Danny screaming that you could never be me. Have you seen your wigs? I don't want to be. Are you kidding me? Having someone with leprosy promo your skincare line is crazy to me. Are you kidding me for real? Danny looked like he got ringworm year round. Like, there's no way I want to use whatever she's using. Y'all are out of your mind. Like,
Is Yummy P haunting us with the bad wigs? Like, I feel like she put a curse on Jocelyn's Cabaret. She's like,
something is
Jocelyn
happening
doesn't
with the
want me.
wigs.
I'm gonna appear
I'm
away.
sorry. When Danny showed up, that wig alone was reason for her to not be picked. I'm not gonna cap to you. And she knew it was big and nasty, which is why she tried to use Raven's cowgirl hat. But you cannot cover up a synthetic nest. It just looked disgusting.
Did she
Like,
look like that Disney character?
yo, I'm telling you, she should not have been there. I'm sorry. You're not gonna show up with skin and bones and a bright orange neon wig that looked like it was curled with soda cans, and then you're gonna be representing a beauty line? Beauty?
My
Shitting me.
brand.
Shitting me. Danny looked like she was out there telling Courage to return the slab. Okay? And I'm sick of it. I don't like it. Hearing the way she was talking to Neek in that car, like, on your best day, you couldn't be me. Like, it's the lies that we tell ourselves. And again, y'all was the same people talking about be humble, but she over here big talking like this. Also, what is wrong with Raven titties? Why is they always out? Like, come on, girly. Like, what is the issue? What is the issue? Is there a heater in them areolas? Like, what is going on in the clothing? What does the fabric do?
She's trying to compete
Raven?
with Diamond Beyond. Not too much.
At this point, Diamond Titty's hanging low like Jib's chain, and she ain't trying to let them doggies out nowhere, okay? I'm trying to think of what happened this episode. I know there was a whole beginning of it.
Let's talk about the whole rapping situation. Because Lexi, I went on her Instagram, because at first when she said music, I thought she was a singer. And I just can't imagine her singing with, her deep voice. She was, but no, she was a rapper. And Joseline felt like, I should let you go and pursue your dreams, okay? And not let you dance to the cabaret. Do you feel like Joseline was like threatened by her trying to pursue her own stuff?
1,000%. 1,000%. Joseline was probably playing that, one of her songs on her Instagram. Ballistic walked in the room and was like, who's this, babe? That shit fire. And her head rolled. And she was like, no, she got to go. She got to go now. Because you cannot be the same person screaming that you give these girls a platform to build their brands and their businesses, but one actually comes with one and you're like, oh no, how dare you use me for the opportunity? That's what they're supposed to do.
Natalie could be really funny in this situation. I'd give her a call. Hey Lex, I seen that you're a rapper. Do you want to feature on my next Baddie song?
Baddies!
Justin would have a cow.
Listen, like, I am just like, you cannot, like, it was just so hypocritical to me. And that's what all of these girls are. They are such like fair weather individuals. Wherever Joseline say, they go with it. Joseline telling Andrea that she wants to groom her into being the cabaret house mom. Words mean things. Like, do you hear what is being said to you, you dummy? Does nothing resonate with you whatsoever? And it's just prayers for the 304. It's like, the children used to be our future and now they're not, because look at what has become of them. George Bush will pay for his crimes one day because this cannot be real life. Like Ocean's eye was the size of an ocean. And she walking around talking about, let me get a drum roll. A drum roll, girl, you need an ice pack. You should not be here. Get that thing drained. Like, that is not okay. You should not still be on set. The
What
song was
confused me
corny.
with Ocean's this episode, she was hiding in this episode, but when she
Yo,
first got the eye, she wasn't.
when she
Make
put
it make
that Slick Rick eye patch on, I hollered. Like, what are you doing, girl? That eye jiggling more than that booty is. Please sit down before it bursts and you get an aneurysm or something because of all of the nasty pus or whatever is happening behind that eye. The situation with Rose and Henny is strange. Like, I don't know what to tell them, but just like Diamond, I'm tired of hearing about it. Like, y'all girls ain't gonna get nowhere. I don't know. Like, everybody's using it for a storyline. BBW says she ain't get picked. You ain't going to. Accept the facts. Like, you're not a strong dancer. You're not a strong looker. So it's like, you just here to cater to an audience for, the viewers who like them a little chunky sign. And I get it. As the commissioner of the BBW community, I approve that message.
Period.
However, be for real. Joss is not picking you. You are too winded from the 8 count. How you gonna do a whole song? It ain't happening. Ricardo tries his best. Hearing that he worked with Jocelyn for 15 years, he got to be in a 360. Like,
I
I
swear
don't
to God,
understand.
I said, wow, that was shocking to me.
15
I didn't think it was around that
years.
long.
And this is the best he can come up with.
Oh my God. Wait, I just thought of something.
Jocelyn should have hired Honey Daniels.
No, remember I Love and Hip Hop when she had that gay boy come over to the apartment?
I have to get this
Oh
clip.
my
I have
God,
to see it.
wait.
Was it Ricardo?
I think it was him. Remember, she
Oh
was like,
my
such
God.
and such is my neighbor or something like that.
I need
And
to
she was
know
venting
how
about
they.
Stevie.
I need to see how they met. I
I'm
have
gonna
to
go back.
know.
I'm gonna go back.
Because right now it's given she signed him to a 360. Like, Honey Daniels is available. I know you can't afford Lorianne Gibson, but somebody do it. Let the kids do it at this point. Also, Zeus needs to just tap in and just remake MTV Cribs, because that was, or behind the scenes videos. I miss watching those like episodes on MTV as a kid
On BT,
of making
yeah.
the video. That's what they should do, because I was the most entertained I've been in a long time watching this, because it mostly gives nothing. The girls dancing in the sand, woo, yay. Danny or Andrea chain smoking the cigarette in the video. That's not a sexy scene. I don't. Hard pass. Now, where did she get Tommy's horse from? Was that his cousin? Who came up with the idea first?
Right. The video though, I think was T.
Of course it was. It was. And they hired that, peanut head ballistic lookalike to star, because, ballistic can't be within 10 feet of the girls without Johnson's permission. But I will say, I know Ballistic probably be so happy when filming starts, because finally Joseline can peg somebody who's not him. Like, yes, give her somebody else's Big Debbie cakes to play with, because mine are sore. This girl can go all night. As far as eliminations go,
there is none.
And I'm hoping that there's one next episode, because watching
I think that's when she's gonna cut Envy.
You think so?
Yeah.
It should have been a long time ago. I'm not even gonna cap to you. Like, she gave us nothing. Okay, your car got shot up in Chicago. Who's dead? That's everything.
It's her sending out the text for the eliminations for me next
Which
episode.
is
That
crazy.
is my diabolical.
That's giving the next bus. Like, imagine just standing there waiting. Like, these girls ain't got no money. How they go? This message not coming through. They not connected to Wi-Fi.
After you get the text, you'll be responsible for your travel home.
Yo, oh my God, which I thought low key that she was gonna do to Lex when they were like, "Oh yeah, the truck is outside waiting for you." Like, ooh, girl, I don't know what to tell you, Buki.
Yeah, I thought they were gonna send her home.
If I was her, after watching this episode, the way I would be on Danny and Andrea head when that reunion come up, because girl, how do y'all are such haters? Like, oh yeah, we told, like, y'all want to be bottom B so bad. Like, please go get y'all a pimp, because this is basically what this is. Like, y'all saying you're here for dancing, but you're not. You're just a lapdog. And that's why Joseline keeps calling Andrea one, because she knows. And for Andrea to bark after, oh my God. The girls have been failed. As far as who should win,
yeah,
I'm gonna say Neek. I'm sorry. if it's a dancing competition, body
Right.
fighting, Neek wins. I'm sorry. The stink box allegations is making the other girl tick downwards. Danny and Andrea is not winning anything. Their winning is being able to
I
go
think
on
it's
tour.
between Neek, Isis, or Raven for me.
I don't think she's gonna pick Isis because Isis be like too mixy in a sense. Like Isis too hot and cold.
Right.
Oh, or the girl with the blonde hair. She does like her a lot.
Erica.
Yes, she do like Erica, and Erica was still on stage doing that Doon Cha Cha dance. Which again, I want Oceans to stop volunteering herself for situations that she's not prepared for. Because how you beg to get up here and you're the first one kicked off the stage? You are white.
Right.
You don't got the dancing gene. But other than that, that's all I got. I can't remember nothing. But I do hope a bunch of them go home. I know that she's probably going to go on tour with all 47 of them. I won't be throwing my ones, but shout outs to the ones who do. I do hope that Joseline gets a Latin Grammy. We got to manifest a Bad Bunny collab for her.
God.
Could you imagine the Puerto Rican princess at the Grammys? Imagine the speech. I have not done cocaine.
And you know Lemmy would have took credit for it. Lemmy would have been like, we're Grammy award-winning network. Not only we give great programming, we win Grammys. Okay? All right, make sure y'all hit that like button, please. A reason. Okay, y'all better hit that like button. All right, what is going on, Jordan? Not ready. See, I got something for y'all that's not ready.
Just go to sleep, ho.
Okay.
Just go to sleep, ho.
That's it. That's all. What's going on, y'all? What's up? What's up? What's up? Oh.
Just go to sleep, ho.
What's going on, Samaya?
Hi.
What's up? What's up? What's up?
I was like, oh, please don't kick me because you on a kicking out spree.
I'm going to hit the sleep button on you. Okay.
Okay, so I'm going to talk about the Cabaret first because I have a lot of thoughts on Baddies.
Yes.
So how they did Lexi was extremely messed up. Like, she did all this work to get in the video, but just for her to just... on the day she gets kicked off for a dumb reason, like Joseline, you just did not want her to outshine you, and just admit that. Like
you think she was jealous of that little booty?
Yes, because like, look, Joseline wants to have the biggest butt in the video, and Lexi got. Did she? I don't know if that's real. Did she get a BBL?
I think it's a BBL. I'm pretty sure it's a BBL. Yeah.
It looks natural if you ask me.
It's because her thighs match.
Exactly. So, but like, and then Danny and Andre, they stay getting on my nerves. I mean, like every time I try to like Danny, she just does something to get on my nerves. Like I just want to like.
Not like Danny and Dre at all.
No, I don't. Like I liked them last season, but then when it became Joseline's lapdogs, I was like, not feeling it. But but like I get why Danny did it, like kind of snitch on Lexi, because at the end of the day, it's a competition. So you have to do anything to like have the advantage. But like, girl, you still look weird doing it. You still, I'm not rocking. And she was scared. They were scared of Lexi.
Just say you're scared, bro.
Just say you're
scared. My Joseline, my Krishan voice.
They were scared because, like, Joseline, if this was anybody else, she would have been cussing them out in anything. She would have did them like she did Wet.
I agree.
But Lexi, they didn't want to do that with Lexi, and Danny was scared too.
I think so too. Danny didn't bust the move.
Like, she was like, do you want me to attack you? Do you want me? Like, girl, if you want to attack her, just attack her.
Had that been Neek or somebody, she would have body slammed her. But she knew that Lexi would have snapped her.
She would have got slung. She would have got slung how Rolly did Slim.
Literally.
Just like,
and not gonna lie, like I know Lexi had it in her, but when she started talking that ish, I said, "Oh,
I was
She's
like,
like, come on,
yes,
Papa,
like
what's
I was
up?
like, get
Like,
them, because I always liked her. Like she was like a quiet little voice, but like I always liked her.
I think she would do good on Baddies too.
I know she would, because they like that's how you know Natalie got Joseline bothered, because like, girl, why are you so concerned about people that try out for Baddies?
She
Like,
couldn't even say the name of the show. She said another show on
like,
Disney
girl, your show
Network.
is your show is better if you ask
Right.
me.
You would have thought there was like 15 shows going on right now. It was great number two.
Like it's like, what is Baddies?
You see that Natalie. That's it.
Like, so I don't know. And then other than that, I'm just gonna say, I didn't like that. Why that like cringy song? And I like Nick and Jayla, but they didn't. They looked weird.
That was so corny to me. I'm sorry.
Like that was corny. I was.
I didn't laugh.
I didn't laugh either. I was like, is y'all? How old is y'all?
And I'm surprised Jocelyn didn't snap. Like I thought Jocelyn was gonna snap. Like you been interrupting me. Jocelyn has really grown. Like shout out to Jocelyn for like having a better attitude now when it comes to things. Because all Jocelyn would have stripped them of the costume, beat them with the costume, and told them to get out the house.
But that's well, she's off that powder, so that explains it. Anyway, I'm just gonna go on to Baddies because there's really nothing else to talk about. How I feel about Rolly and DTB, I feel like it was a tie overall. I feel like they each got around, and then the last round was a tie. If you ask me, I don't care. It's not because I'm biased. I'm looking at the fight.
So you're not, a biased DTB fan?
No, like Diamond had round 1, round 2 was Rolly, and round 3, even though Rolly got her on the couch, Diamond was still swinging. So I say tie.
Okay. What do you think? Do you think, Diamond was trying to get Rolly on the floor? Because that's what it
I
looked
was
like.
just like, Diamond, why the hell would you do that? Like, you should have did her like you was doing round 1. You literally had her swimming round 1. So you should have just kept fighting her like that. Obviously, if she tried to kick her at the beginning, you should have just kicked her. I don't understand how you just, like with Rolly, you see her knees, kick her at her knees. Like,
y'all be coming for Rolly's knees like this, y'all ops.
I don't care. That girl's knees are so damn lopsided. I'm like, how can you walk on them?
So she should have kicked that in the shin and called it a day.
Exactly. Just kick her. She will fall down. All that weight will come crumbling down.
Now, what are your thoughts on the new girls? We see them enter in. Who out of all the new girls is your fave from this episode?
Lex, obviously. Like, because Ivory, I knew I wasn't gonna like Ivory. Ivory,
are you not an STV fan?
Yes, I have watched Ivory. I don't like her. I don't like her on any shows she's been on, honestly.
So you're not a fan of Big Ivory?
No, especially after that, what she did to Mel, absolutely not.
If y'all don't know what she's referring to, Big Ivory was on another show on another network. She decided to pee in a cup and throw it on the girl while she was sleeping.
Yeah, like once you do that, you lose all points for me. Because that's too far. Yeah. Way too far. So yeah, she was being a bully like her Now That's TV self, sticking to her Now That's TV ways, bullying people, fighting people for absolutely no reason. Summer is annoying. She talked too much, but half of these bitches on the show do the same thing. So I don't understand why they just coming at her. Anna Mac's annoying. I don't care about you biased Anna Mac fans. I don't like that little girl. You cannot make me like her.
What do you think about the argument Anna Mac uses with she's the smallest one? Y'all coming at the
girl bullshit. One. You run your mouth like you big dog so you can get in the field like you're a big dog. Like, and Dolly had her scared, and I was happy to see that because y'all Anna Mac fans be like, oh, she's not scared to get in the field with nobody, but she gets proven every season that she picks and chooses who she wants to fight.
So you think she was copping pleas?
Yes, she was copping a plea because she was talking. She was like, "This is why we don't want any JOs or Kivas on our team."
Speaking of copying pleas, was Jayla copping a plea?
I feel like she was, but it was in like a cute way. So I don't think she's scared of Ivory. I'm just thinking like there's been like everybody was fighting today, and she just didn't want to fight. There's nothing wrong with that.
Do you think Jayla, like Ivory reminds reminds Ivory of Renee?
I don't. I kind of get it, but I was
What
like,
do
wait,
you
what?
think?
I was like, wait, why Renee?
Renee Trill.
Yeah, I kind of get it. I feel like it's Renee with Jayla. I mean, a lot of people dislike her. I'm not the biggest fan of her. I don't really understand why she got the hate she got last season, but I can understand why other people don't like her because she just be talking too much. Like you could clearly see this girl wants to fight you, so just fight her.
I can't remember my recap. Anyways, what did you think about the bus situation? Now, Summer is getting attacked. Well, she got into a fight with Ivory, and then next thing you know, Emma. What are your thoughts on Emma? And do you think she's related to a particular baddie?
I'm talking about
trying
Scotty.
to see if you guys can guess who.
I think you're talking about Scotty. They look alike.
Oh.
Not Scotty. I was gonna say Scotty because they look like twins. If you ask me.
I'm telling y'all, when y'all see my record, y'all go, it's gonna all make sense. Y'all gonna be like, wow. Now
Okay,
that's why her and Scotty.
Okay, I do not like how they gained up on Summer on that bus. Like here's the thing. I like Summer. Now I thought I wasn't gonna like her because of like the blogs and stuff, because they were saying, oh, she was doing too much and this, that, and she can't fight. Okay, she can't fight, but she not scared. So I can respect that. Unlike y'all faves that be scared to fight certain people.
You think she doesn't pick and choose?
No, she doesn't. Like she was willingly running a fade with multiple girls back to back, so I respect it. Like and they all were followers. If you ask me, they were up Ivory because Ivory instigated every fight on that bus. Did y'all notice that?
Yes. That damn big Ivory.
like
what that about that big Ivory? It's gonna be a squabble if she's involved.
It's just
I was not at all watching this episode. I was like, this is unpredictable.
It's just so predictable. And then it's like she did not have to attack that girl like that. Cause like I think Summer was just like hyping herself up. Like I will fight anybody to like you have to be on that type
Summer is like Hood Baby.
She kind of does remind me of Hood Baby now that somebody
just a little bit. Yeah. All she's missing is the alcohol.
Maybe like that voice, like they kind of do look alike.
A little bit.
Yeah.
Hood Baby said she ain't doing no more reality TV getting parked. She said she'll do the Academy.
I don't blame her. Like I wouldn't want to get beat up on TV no amount of time she got beat up. But anyway, what I said about Ivory, I just don't like Ivory. She instigated Pretty P, like Paula.
Do you feel like Paula, the girls were fighting for Ivory's respect?
Yes, that's what it was given because they had no reason to do that. Like I would give Emma some flack because Summer stood up on her, so obviously she had to attack her.
Right.
Because like I'm not what she should have did with Ivory. Like, girl, you see somebody standing up on you, stand up. You sitting down, you just giving them the You did not need to get parked by Ivory, Summer. You stand up. Just dumb.
And you're smaller too. Oh, any final thoughts?
I just want to say, Pretty. We calling you Paula, girl. I don't like you because you had no reason.
Wow. All the girls with the nicknames, Pretty P don't get Pretty P. She's Paula.
No, she's Paula because, girl, you had absolutely no reason to swing on Big Legs. You just did that to gain Ivory's approval. Now, Big Legs, you gave Ivory a run for her money. Ivory thought that she was going to be an easy fight, and you weren't. Now, why I said it was I would say it was a tie. I feel like they was both getting their hits in. Mm-hmm. I feel like certain parts of the fight, Ivory had the upper hand, and then other points of the fight, Big Legs had the upper hand.
Right. Don't you think they dragging it on our girl Legs talking about she like quality cologne? Like y'all gonna have to stop insulting her.
I can kind of see it. I can kind of see it, but no, like stop. But she's very pretty. I don't think she. I think it's because of the skin. I think it's because of the skin tone. They have like similar skin tones.
Right.
Other than that, I don't know.
Thank you so much, Samara, for calling in.
Bye.
Night. Okay, we should have that like button, please. Okay.
Tasha K, this is Tokyo Tony. Period. When I catch you, your ass is mine on God. Period. Check out my last YouTube, bitch. The threats are all there. When I catch you, so help me God, I'm going to give you 4.5 years worth of shit that you've been giving me, bitch. I promise you, when I catch you, let me tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to punch you in your mouth, your throat, and your solar plex. Then I'm going to throw you on the ground and commence to stomping your face into the cement. Be prepared.
Next caller, be prepared. All right, what is going on? Les.
Hey, Pierre.
What's up?
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. It sounds
okay.
muffled.
Oh, wait, okay. Yes, I'm going to take it off the Bluetooth. Hold on.
Okay,
I was driving, but I was like, not going to miss it.
Period. But while you do that, I'm going to add the next poll. So the next poll that I'm going to put up
Can you hear me now?
Yes, I can hear you a lot better now.
Okay,
okay.
The
next poll I'm going to put up is Ivory in charge of the new girls? Who's in charge of the girls? Ivory's in charge of the new girls.
Ivory,
yes
they always jumping. They jump for her quick. I was like, okay.
One thing about that Ivory, she gonna lead a pack.
She's gonna lead the pack.
What Santana said, I lead the pack, bitch, stay in line. What'd you think of the episode? I'm sorry.
No. It was good. So first things first, like literally, I don't know what it was, but it made me so happy to see that DTB and Rolly hugged. I was like, oh my God. Like, I love that. I love that they hugged, and, you know, she did get her head, you know, bashed in a lot of times, but they was
who you think took the W? Because tonight it's a big debate about who took the W, DTB or Rolly.
I don't know. It's like, I want to say DTB, like the first or second round in the beginning, but towards the end, I'm sorry, like when Rolly started like literally like pounding her head in, I'm like, nah, like Rolly got that. And I'm not even like a huge Rolly fan, but she was, I don't know. What do you think?
Stay tuned for the recap.
Oh, the recap. My bad. Okay.
I gotta keep y'all going to watch.
Okay, no, I'm gonna watch it for sure. But okay.
Now, in the episode 2, we see the new girls come in. Summertime comes in. What do you think of summer? First of all, let's start there. What do you think of summertime?
Oh my God, summer is like a lot. She is just a lot. Like, it was like funny to watch. I don't know if it's because like I was a little lit watching it, but it was just like, what? Like, who is this girl? And then Anna, I don't like. It's just like, who is this girl? Like, she was on 10, and like Anna, she wasn't ready for that. I don't think she was ready for her to keep wanting to go. And then it was funny when she was trying to talk it out with her, like how like Rolly and talked it out, but she was not on that. She was like, nah.
She's like, we can do it again.
We do it again and again. And that was like, no.
Y'all gotta understand, they just filmed this season right after the auditions and stuff. So like Anna probably mentally was just like, oh my God, I gotta deal with this again.
No, for real. And it's just like, I know she was probably like, it might have seemed like she was scared, but I don't think she was scared.
I don't think she was scared of her.
Yeah,
I just think Automatic is slowly but surely getting over Baddies.
Yeah, no, for real. Especially when that brings me to my point when she was in the car crying about Biggie not standing up for her. But I kind of feel Biggie in a way as far as like she just don't want to fight no more because she knows she can't fight anyway. But that still don't mean you can't, you know, make sure your friend good. But it's just kind of like Anna do be putting herself in these situations though. Like, why is all the new people, like the episode before, she was like, oh yeah, like this person's after me, this person, and they're like, why do you have beef with all these people? Like, it just be like, what is going on? Like,
and to this day, the list has grown.
It's grown, and it just be like, Anna, are you the problem? Like, I'm starting to think that. Like, what? So I don't know. I just feel like as far as Biggie goes with that situation, it's kind of like, I feel like where she was coming from, like, I'm looking out for you in this situation, but girl, you gonna have to like stand, like, you know what I'm saying, stand on it. Cause but
now, do you feel like, because Tasiki was she was protecting Automatic, but do you feel like Tasiki should have popped Summer like Biggie was expected to pop?
No, Summer? She was about to, because she told her, she said, get back.
That damn song didn't move a step. She said,
it was,
you know how red light, green light. She
right. She was like, get back. I was like, oh, yeah, you might want to get back. Like, Anna should be really glad that she got Siseki like on her team.
For real.
Like,
Summer
because
knew
she
better.
really don't play
She
about
better.
her. I'm starting to think, are they like cookie crunch? Because like, why she got her back like that? Like,
I just think that like, I feel like Anna has a really good end with Zeus. So like, Taseki's gonna make sure that relationship stays intact. That's what I think. I don't think it's that.
Okay.
I don't think it's that. Now, what did you think of the bus scene? So we see a lot of the bus scenes and stuff like that going back and forth. Of course, Anna was crying, and then we see the newer girls. What do you think of Big Ivory?
Oh God, Ivory. So I am a Now That's TV watcher, and I've seen Ivory from like the beginning. So I know what time.
We're talking Baddies in Las Vegas.
Yeah.
See, the girls don't know about that.
Yeah, like they don't. Like, oh my God, Ivory is a mess. Like, I mean, was I like low key geeked when I seen her on the screen where her hair is? Yes, but then when
and then she started to crap again.
Girl, but Pierre, listen, when there was like just a cut of like just her hair, right? But then they zoomed out and she had on that red crop top with the stomach. I was like, it's like, where is the fit? Like,
I think she gets better throughout the season because I see some of the professional looks, and a couple of them weren't bad. So I was like, I'm waiting on those.
Okay, good. Because the hair 8. I was like, okay, NLE update, okay.
Yeah.
But as far as Ivory goes, though, no, for real though, when she was on the bus and she made the first initial comment, like, oh, like, who are you talking to? It just almost gave like either they told her to say that or like she just knew, like they was like, you gonna have to start something up on the bus, like, because it just was like, what, like anybody be saying that, like, oh, anybody try me, like whatever, but like nobody took it personal but her. But I felt like that was her moment to kind of like, you know, stand her, like, you know, show everybody like, yeah, like I'll check anybody type shit. Because it was just like why did you have to say that? It wasn't really like, I don't know, it was kind of stupid. I felt like, even though
you think the producer sort of whispered in her ear like,
right, or maybe not whisper, but maybe like before they got on there, but or just was like, you're gonna have to do your big one soon, like you need to like make something exciting pop off. I don't know, because it was just kind of like that was a general statement that anybody would make, like, because I felt like if that Jasmine girl would have said it, she wouldn't have said nothing, you know.
Yeah, like, by the way, I noticed Jasmine was very liked by the OG girls.
Yes, and I'm surprised she wasn't on the bus with them, because you see that Jaden, did you peep? And Natty was like, oh, the OGs, and I'm like, oh, not Jaden with them.
It goes by status. If you're a celebrity.
Right. But isn't that Cash Dog's best friend, right?
Yes. Well, friend. I don't know.
Friend. Okay, yeah. Friend. Okay.
Right.
Well, yeah. So I felt like and that's another thing. I felt like, you know, if something had to happen where like either Ivy might have thought like the Summer girl was just annoying or whatever, because I'm like, why she don't got these energy for like the Jasmine girl or just like anybody else? It's kind of like she just knew that she could get at this girl because she was like mouthy, you know. So now, that's just how I felt.
What are your thoughts on Miss Emma? Okay,
Smiley.
She does not look like Smiley. I would tell y'all who's Baddie showing.
No, it's Natalie. Because either Smiley or Natalie. Like when you said that, I'm like, who? Because the chin was like given. So
right. Someone said Pierre posted a picture of Ivory for Baddies in Las Vegas to show how far she's come. I'm not playing with y'all tonight.
Do it.
Listen, the Ivory to come a long way.
A long way. Very long. But yeah, Emma though, I can't wait. Isn't that the one that tried Scotty?
Yes.
Can't wait for it. I'm excited for that. I don't really have much to say because I can't remember. Like, did she get into it with somebody?
Yeah, she ended up getting into it with Summer on the bus.
Oh yeah, that was quick. Yeah. Well, really, what I didn't like was what's her name? That's what the last caller said. The P girl, whatever, the purple. I was just Paula. Yeah, I didn't like Paula.
P for Paula.
P for Paula. That's her name, because it was just like, What? Like, I don't know. You tried it. You just want to get in with Ivory. That was corny. She probably been watching Now That's TV and just was like ready because it was
So
just
you
like
think
for
the girls
what?
watch Now That's TV, and they were scared because they seen what Big Ivory could do?
Yes, absolutely. Because by this time, it's like I know y'all done seen some type of season. Like anytime anybody get on the show and they be like, "Oh, I never seen Baddies before." Oh, you're lying. How you never seen a show that you finna go on that? Like I most likely it's either you follow the Shade Room or you follow something that shows like Baddies. Like I doubt you never seen anything about it. Like I don't
Right.
know. It just be like okay.
Now I
But
did get a chance to pull some throwbacks of Big Ivory and her first television appearance being a baddie. Okay.
oh, that's how she looked like regularly.
And then this was when she was on Demon Times.
Ninja Turtle.
Okay. So you either got nice Ivory or you got Big Ivory.
Okay.
Anyway, go ahead.
Don't want to mess with either of them.
Right. Do you feel like the whole Jayla situation, speaking of Ivory, do you feel like Jayla was copping a plea?
No. I don't feel like she was copping a plea, but it was kind of strange though, the way that she said it. Like maybe it was a cop a plea, but in like a passive, like not trying to do too much way. But it was just kind of like interesting because I was just like, okay, like I don't know. It's like the way she said it. It was kind of like, oh, like whatever. I don't know. Maybe it was. Now I think about it, because Jayla, normally I wouldn't say she's like scary, but it was just kind of giving like maybe she just didn't want to fight. Like she just didn't want it to be like it wasn't that serious. So, right. And I don't feel like it was that serious. But when she said that, oh well, we can laugh together, I was like, ooh, okay.
I can't wait for the recap. I don't want to say all of our thoughts here because they're not good.
Because I'm saying that, like, that right there was kind of like a try, like, well, we here laughing together. Like, she should have been like, oh, okay, yeah, and we are. Like, now what? But she didn't do that. It was more of like a subtle, just trying to sit back because she probably don't watch Now That's TV too. So, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Now, what are your thoughts on the Cabaret? Did you watch?
Yes, I did. I just finished it.
Should Lacey have been sent home?
No, they was going hard on her. It's like, it's like I was going back and forth in my head, like when Joseline was saying, like, oh, you're using this as an opportunity. But then I was thinking, like, isn't everybody though? But then it was really pissing me off with Danny and Andre. Like, oh my God, I'm so tired of those two. Like, seriously, they're weird. Did you see the way they were looking at each other when they all had the
Not gonna lie, when Justin brought them to the table, I was like, oh my God, Lacey finna get jumped.
I swear I thought I seen Danny kind of smirk and they was gonna be like 3, 2, 1. And
like, go. Ninja Turtles.
No, for real. Because I was like, wait, what is going on? And she came in looking like she was ready to fight too. So I was like,
right, because she had the shorts, her hair up, and the shirt. I said, oh Lord, here we go.
Right. I was like, what she was ready to fight Joseline. Like,
oh my God. Now, the whole auditioning for Baddies. Do you think Joseline would have had the same reaction had she had, let's say, audition for Real Chance to Love? The Second Chance to Love with Chance.
No, I think it's solely to do with Natalie for sure. Like, I don't even feel like I had, and it's just like, I don't know. At the end of the day, I just felt like she was one of the ones that was dancing anyway. And it's like, okay, if that's what she want to do, so what? Like, it's not like she's like, oh, you're using me. And it's just like all these bitches. Oh, sorry. All these girls here are using you too, but you just don't know. Like, they're using you to, get to where, but you like the thing about Joseline is she'll put you on, but she don't want you to get too ahead of yourself. Like,
right.
And like Natalie, I feel like with her, she put you on and she kind of like she do put you on. Like you'll still be
Natalie will put you on and shade you in the process.
Shade you in the process, but you still getting chains.
She will put you on, right.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? It seemed like Danny and Andrea, it don't seem like they done came up. I'm sorry. Maybe some like we don't see it, but it's just to me, it don't seem like they like it's been a year and y'all still look the same. That pisses me off.
It's been a year.
It's been a year. I'm like, ew. And when Danny cried, she made that little face like, it's been a year. Like, girl.
It's been a year.
A year.
A whole year.
It's like, that's not a long time. Like, for real, if you think about it.
Before we get your final thoughts, who do you think should win the $50,000?
Oh my God, I forgot that they was winning something, child.
Sure is.
Okay, 50,000. Dang.
Child, Joseline gonna gag them and give them 10K and a chain, like dying.
It's like, I don't like anybody enough to or maybe what's her name, Raven, because she funny and she know how to dance. She's funny, even though sometimes she can be on her, like, you know, whatever. But she's just, I feel like Raven, because it's like she don't really, like, I don't know, she's not in the drama, but she not out of it. Yeah, so right, the body roll. She gonna do that body roll. Exactly. Yeah.
Justin gotta add that to one of the dances. Like,
No,
you know the song
for
she
real.
could drop the I like the way you are. She gotta
I like the way you are. Do you know that Justin was like, I don't know if you've seen, she was like trending on X earlier for like people are now discovering like her songs and like how catchy they could be, even though we have no idea.
The internet has been on that.
Right, been on it. I'm like, I love Joseline's songs. They be catchy. Like, but
thank you so much for calling in, Liz.
Guys, have a good night. Thank you.
You tonight. All right, let's see how the poll is going. Okay. Last poll we asked is Ivory in charge of the new girl? Somebody 56% said yes, 44% said no. I think she is, okay? She's leading charge, right? What is going on, Kima? Oh my God, is that a young Natalie?
That's a young Natalie. I ain't leaving my Mukasa if it ain't no money.
Ain't no money.
Bring a fucking check.
The chick is that.
Yeah, we been on to Johnson, but let's start with the baddies.
Right.
All right, Rolly and DTB. I feel like DTB won the first, Rolly won the second and the third.
I agree.
Okay. You know, we always here. But anyways, after that, that girl, Bad Dolly. Okay, it's Ivory in charge of the new girls, either her or Bad Dolly. And I can see why. I'm kind of seeing. I can see why Ivory do not like Bad Dolly now, because it's kind of like it's either you or me, bitch. You know?
Oh.
Because Bad Dolly did, bitches. Ivory, you hit me for no reason, but we're gonna get into that later down the line.
Right.
Okay. Bad Dolly checking Anna. Anna was scared because in Anna's eyes, Bad Dolly, she what did she say? Scrape those girls' face with a razor, even though I don't think she had a razor.
It was a ring.
A ring. Okay. Anna was scared, of course. Anna does pick and choose. When the what's that girl with the pink wig? What is that girl name again? Summer.
None other.
Summer, fall, spring, and winter. You.
Spring, falls.
Summer, spring, summer. She by Sheree.
Summer, spring, summer.
Yeah, her. That one. Girl. Okay, we gonna get into the bus. Okay, you fight Anna. You just needed to fight Anna that one time and just leave it alone, because Anna kept getting you. How you kept falling behind the chair? Anyways, whatever. On to the Ivory. Jayla. Ivory did check Jayla, and Jayla did cop a plea. Yes, she did. Yes, she did.
You think she caught the plea word the gun?
She did. She was sizing Ivory up. And she was afraid. I didn't expect her to be there. Jayla didn't expect to ever see her neither. So she was copping the plea, and she was afraid with her boots on. We gonna get into the bus, right? Now we on the bus?
Yes.
Okay, now we on the bus. I'm sorry, I'm on Ivory's side. Who you talking to? Who is y'all? You gotta watch them y'all, you gotta watch them bitches when you talking to somebody.
You better watch them B words.
Them B words and them y'alls, you got to kind of watch that when you
better watch the B words.
When you talking to a not as TV girl, because they don't do that. Them not as TV girls, they don't do the y'alls, they don't do the B words. You got to kind of watch that. True. You gotta be specific. So I'm kind of feeling Ivory. Girl, who you talking to? Hold on now. You can pop your stuff over there, Miss Loser, because you lost all the fights. So you're not going to beat everybody. So I understand.
So instead, Ivory just decided to park her.
Yeah. Did it get carried away? Yeah. Ivory kept doing it because now she said, oh, these girls are intimidated. Ivory got that feeling. She got that touch.
She got that ear. She know when she's intimidated people. She been doing that since Baddies in Las Vegas. Yeah, I've been watching it too. When she had the little neck and a smaller belly.
That was when Ivory was a skinty girl.
She was. I don't know what happened, but hey, I'm not trying to shame about her weight, girl. I'm big.
Right. She's so pretty.
Yeah. And Ivory, look, girl. I don't know what is that under eye concealer. Don't use it no more. I understand what you're trying to do.
Were you not a fan of Jayla's makeup? Because a lot of entertainers been saying that tonight. They've been saying, Ivory appeared, she was giving Tinka vibes.
Was I not a fan of Jayla's makeup or Ivory?
No, Ivory.
It was a little too bright. I don't know if that was the light or her makeup. I just don't like the glasses. I don't even care. I don't like the glasses, girl. Take them glasses off, please.
Ivory said, "I'm giving school bully in my confession."
Oh, there we go. There we go to never mind. Come on, bully. So, where we at now?
Now we go into the house, and then next thing you know, the girls start getting on Summertime, including Emma. Does Emma look familiar?
Who's Emma? Okay.
Emma is the one who had the Cuba shirt on.
I'm so lost. I promise that I thought Lex and Emma were the same person.
No.
Are they not? Okay, whatever one of them. The big one is Lex.
Yes.
That's why. Okay, I'm like, dang, her face was so big, but now it's so small. Okay. Emma's want the big face. Okay.
You thought they were the same person.
I thought that was the same person. I did.
No. Emma's the
I
smaller
have nothing
one.
to say about Emma, honestly. Emma is just, you're right. She related to somebody. Who? I don't know. Janisha? I don't know.
We'll find out.
She got it because she was like irrelevant. I'm like, okay, now she academic. I was confused. Because I'm like, why? I thought she liked Ivory. Why is Ivory fighting her? But that was Big Lex. I was confused. So that Summer girl, y'all call it popping her. Oh, I can fade anybody. I don't like people like that who will get in the field with anybody and get beat up. You only doing that because security right there, miss, get her off of me. I don't like that. That girl don't look like Quality Cologne. I'm sorry.
Thank you.
I like Quality Cologne sometimes too, Miss Colorist. Sometimes with Quality Cologne not being colorist. That girl don't look like, she would look more like Laura.
I don't like Quality Cologne. I'm sick of y'all.
Yeah, she don't. But you met your match. I see why y'all fought 10 times. I see why.
Oh yes, because that girl is not scared of her at all.
Let me tell y'all why Ivory's stamina is slowing down. She get too big. Because she gaining too much weight and she can't keep up with her weight. You ain't Billy yet, girl. You got to like, yeah.
Billy! Not Billy.
Yeah, girl, you ain't Billy yet. You got to slow down. You got to like lift a little weight.
Shout out to Billy. Billy out the penitentiary. Okay.
Oh, she is? Oh, I was worried about her.
She's out. Mm-hmm.
I was worried about her.
She's gonna get them girls at the reunion.
Oh my God! And please get Bree, somebody. Oh yeah, and when it comes to the little girls fighting the big girls, first of all, let's go back to you, Anna and Biggie. And
yes, what do you think about that? Should Biggie have defended Anna Mac's honor and fought?
Anna Mac need to defend her own stuff and shut up. That's what she need to do. Miss, I'm small. I can't stand that when them girls be like, I'm so small, don't fight me, please. Girl, shut up. If you so scared and don't want nobody to fight you, shut up. Leave those girls alone. Miss, I'm going to fight for anybody. That's your stupid stuff. You tell Taseki to fight for you. Why?
Okay. What did you think about that excuse? Because Anna Mac said, we know what Taseki could do, but...
Yeah, she'll punch you because what can she do? Because the same way she can fight for you, the same way Biggie should, then you know she not. Biggie not fighting for herself. We just seen on the reunion 2 weeks ago that she let that girl punch her and she just flew into the audience. No, have the same energy for Taseki, all of you. I'm sick of Taseki, that mouth breather. All she do is sit there with her mouth open. She's boring me. She's boring. You have nothing. We want Krishan back. At least Krishan to say something.
Oh man, okay.
And she did it. We can move on from Baddies.
Hey now, allegedly, I want the girls to me, okay?
Well, sue me.
I'm gonna send her address to the
Please do. Send my address. Sue me.
All right. Now, Out of all the new girls, who is your favorite new girl? And then off to the cabaret.
Bad Dolly. Bad Dolly ain't worried about none of them. She's not. Bad Dolly.
Bad Dolly. Okay, that's the personal favorite of mine too. I agree. Now off to the cabaret. Did you watch the cabaret?
I watched the cabaret. What?
Should Lexi have been sent home?
No, to be honest, I think she's gonna get picked because I don't think she's going home because Jocelyn just posted her like a couple of weeks ago.
Yes, I did see that. Because all the girls are like on tour.
I think this part is just to show, for content or for some camera time, they like to say. Because I'm like, y'all know she was on there. How Jocelyn didn't know?
I think the producers of Zeus knew and they told Danny to tell Jocelyn.
Oh, okay. That makes sense.
Yes.
I'm like, y'all didn't know? And as far as the other girls auditioning, Jocelyn, your show is better than Baddies. You're looking pressed. I don't think Jocelyn, but we all know Jocelyn thinks she's Beyonce for some reason. And why are y'all mad at her for being a rapper when the other girl's a whole dancer and has a whole dance studio?
You didn't hear Jocelyn was competing in the country category for Cowboy Carter with Domino. So
really, don't lie to me because I'm a little slow. Really.
You're not damn well like.
Oh. Okay.
No, I don't. If Jocelyn was the Latin Grammy, that really would be tea. Like, I'm not gonna lie, that would be really good for her.
Jocelyn, please.
She needs to make a classy, like. I feel like maybe if she nominates herself for the "I Like the Way You Are" because they got a little Spanish in there.
Oh yeah. Oh, I love
that's
that song.
A little chill song.
Maybe I love that everybody's catching on the Domino. I've been a fan of Jocelyn since church. Yeah, we got to go to church. I love that.
Go to work. I make a bit of berserk.
But yeah, the cabaret, the two Rugrats, Danny and Donnie, whatever. Those two, Danny and Andrea. I'm so sick of them. At this point, whatever y'all doing, whoever's telling y'all to do it, I'm glad Jocelyn. It looked like she bit Danny, whatever, something was wrong with her. She did something to her. You need to go. I'm tired of you, but you there. I don't know. Andrea, she's trying to get rid of you slowly. But yeah.
But no, she had a dream like MLK that she's gonna be running the cabaret.
She said the same thing about Wet, but we see where she at.
It was the Dust Star.
But only thing that's about she can actually dance. Wet was in the way. All right, where we at? Are we talking about day job? No. So we done.
No. Maybe tomorrow. I'm sorry, y'all.
Okay, so we done. Jocelyn Cabaret, it was great.
Mm-hmm.
I loved it. I
love Who do you want to win?
Oh, who I want to win? The girl with the curly afro. If not Meek Mills, whatever her name is.
Erica?
Is that her name, Erica? Okay, we're gonna say her name Erica with the curly afro. Yeah.
Curly no. It's not an afro.
Yeah. Okay, it's not an afro, whatever. When she do that jump dance, she the only one who does it with might and with seriousness in her heart. Everybody else, yeah, I want her to win.
Okay. All right. Thank you so much for calling in, Kibu.
All right. Good night, y'all.
Night. All right. What is going on, Anetta?
Hey, Pierre.
What's up?
Okay, I wrote my notes, and then the only thing I'm saying about the cabaret is Raven should win because she got chokeslam last season. I'm not watching anybody dance. That chokeslam deserves the money.
Okay.
That's it. For baddies this week, Summer is my baddie of the week.
Oh, why?
The scene where she's sitting in the house after she got beat up on the bus and she's talking to herself and she's like, I'm still pretty. I need that to be on TikTok by tomorrow. She is hilarious. Like, I'm sorry, she stood in the pain with everybody. When she walked in, she stood in the pain with Anna. First, let me rewind it back to the beginning of the episode. Mm-hmm. Diamond, you did, I'm tired of her copping pleas with everybody. You shouldn't have copped the plea with Rolly. Rolly, you talking about I smoke with my son. Sis, you can smoke and get laced with your son. Grow up.
Stop.
She doesn't. My younger dog. He's 17. He's a minor. Say what it is. Is Zeus now It's just that was annoying to me. And then for Diamond to kind of cop a plea, and then kind of fast forward in the end of the episode, you're like, "Where's my chain? How many times you gonna get beat up for a chain that don't even look as good as the chain you already have?"
Ooh.
She just annoyed me with that. So that was just annoying with the Rolly and Diamond. Summer and
Now, who do you
Anna.
think took the W? That's a huge debate of the night.
I'm gonna be honest, Rolly. Like at first, I was like, "Oh, it looked like Diamond could do something," even because Rolly like took that breather back on the couch and then had to come back. I don't like Rolly, but she gave it to Diamond. And even like Diamond's like, "Oh, it's so much, it's not enough space. It's not enough space." Like, why do you always think of the space and the opportunity arises and you still lose every time?
Listen, y'all gotta understand. Diamond used to not as TV fighting style. They usually clear the space. They leave enough space for wrestling.
baby, you a baddie now. You gonna fight in the club, at the house, at the function, and then you're gonna go to the
TV usually
booking.
got a big open space. It's all up for grabs.
No, she's just embarrassing. And then the shorts. Please, if you were calling the fight, all the Debbie cakes and it's just too much. That was too much with her and Rolly. Anna is scary. She is scary. Bad Dolly pressed her. She didn't want none. Summer pressed her. She just won by default. She won because Summer used all her energy. First, she got the Don Julio thrown on her. She out of breath. And then she got the quick weave snatched all out of her in the circle.
God. That weave went quick.
I'm going to say Summer is my MVP because she came back the next day with the blonde tresses. And I said, okay, good install. And
right.
It was only Ivory gave her 10
I got
minutes
another
with that
one.
But I just felt like Taseki is definitely saving Anna in that situation. Because it was like more so they were just slipping and fighting. And Anna just more so pulled out her hair. Summer just still couldn't fight. Like I felt like she was just scary. And then when Taseki told her back up, she said, "All right, you got it, big dog." Like I ain't trying to fight. That was embarrassing. Jayla, I'm not gonna say she got pressed, but she did get her temperature checked.
Ooh, you think she
definitely she gave her. She definitely was like, "You got a mask," like how they used to during the C-19 days. Like, hold on. She definitely gave Jayla like, "I'm laughing now, so like, what's up?" And Jayla like, "Oh, shot o'clock." Like when she walked over there, I thought Ivory was gonna throw the drink in.
Right. I said, "Ooh," and all the girls were staring. Like none of the girls said, "Ah!" They were just like, "Oh shoot."
You can hear a pin drop. Like I'm thinking, like this is the quietest shot o'clock we've ever had.
Right. Because at any moment, the girls thought that Ivory was gonna park Jayla.
Yes, I do have to now going towards the bus with us. I still don't like this two divided houses. And Natalie, like, I don't get why the celebrity guest, quote unquote, like Jaden has to be in the bus with them. She should have been with the newbies. I thought she would have got tore up with
Summer. Earned the honor of putting out "Hello, motherfucker."
No. Like like I feel like they gave her a sympathy check because of like the blue face. Like she's no different than a newbie. Like everybody on this show
if y'all
now
don't
is
think
like,
Blueface told them at Lemmy Pepper and them like, "Hey, on Kripka, I need y'all to watch over Jaden. I need the biggest security
on
guard."
Kripka, he said, "Y'all owe me some money. Y'all better give it to Jaden."
Right. I need
They
the
said
biggest
somebody
security
better
guards
show
around
up.
her, cuz. And that's why them security guards around her. That's what happened.
Yeah, that I didn't get why she was on the OG's bus, but they had a good time on there. Now, Summer, she's the baddie of the week. I don't care how many times she got beat up. She is hilarious. It's like at the beginning, I want to say she's like the smoker's voice, like, "I don't care.
I don't care what I gotta do. I'm gonna fight every time."
It went from I'm gonna fight everybody, and then I felt like how you said Ivory was trying to be in charge of everybody. So at that point, it's like everybody just started ganging up on her. Now, I'm not gonna lie, I cracked up and had to rewind it when Emma was talking to her, trying to calm her down, and then said, "You want that?" She said, "What you want it with me now?" Like, why are you still sitting arguing with everybody in the corner of the bus, Summer?
That whole scene gave me claustrophobia because I'm like, that is too small of a space. They're like right on top of each other.
I'm like Bad Dolly in the front. She's just sitting pretty, super smart. She's slowly instigating. Like, what you say? If you heard her in the back when you rewind it, because Ivory is the one like you heard her say that. Like I'm like, Bad Dolly is funny.
Yeah,
but I didn't like Paula. We're not calling her Pretty P. I agree with that. We're calling her
Yeah,
Paula.
y'all is stripping her of her name. That is crazy.
Paula is Petty Paula because Paula wasn't doing nothing. She was sitting there for a second, and then Ivory is like hyping everybody up to fight Summer. Like, if anything, I would have switched spots with her, and you could have fought her. But Big Lex wasn't doing anything with anyone. She switched spots so y'all could fight. She switched spots so Emma could get off the bus.
Why do you think she targeted a Big Lex? Do you think it's because she wanted to be, you know, the biggest bitch with the W's, or what?
I think when no one said anything, if you look back at the episode when Summer was saying like anybody can get it, and then I think Big Lex had said something back to her like, "Shit, who won it?" And I'm sorry for saying the S word, but she said, "Who won it?" And that's when Ivory was pressing Summer, but I think she wanted to press anybody who said something because that was Ivory's moment. So when she's done fighting Summer, it's like, "Oh, let me go to her now." But I just felt like it was out of nowhere that Paula just turned around and started hitting her, but still lost. Like I was confused as to Paula missing all those shots and she that close, and I'm like, she snatched you back almost in the back of the bus. Like, if I'm Bad Dolly, if I'm Jasmine Renee, like how Jasmine said, this is too ghetto of me.
Right.
But I will say that I'm from Detroit, and I've been I'm a native of Detroit, but I live in Long Beach now. I will say
Now, does Summer run Detroit like Scotty runs the South?
No. But I will say this: if you notice, they clipped out what Summer was saying to Jasmine when she started saying "girl," like she's like, like Jasmine's like, you know me, Summer. Everyone knows in Detroit that Jasmine's got beat up multiple times. Her baby daddy has her baby daddy is ran through with multiple people because Jasmine used to own a hair salon, but multiple of the hairstylists, Jasmine Renee. So her baby father has messed with multiple of the hairstylists in the shop that she used to own. And one of them used to be her and Cash Doll's friend, and it's his video from Detroit. It used to be a hilarious thing we used to talk about. But Jasmine literally was in the car with this girl and tried to beat her up, but ended up getting beat up outside her own salon. This has happened years ago. So everyone in Detroit knows Jasmine can fight. So I'm excited to see that next week.
Wow.
But if you
now we see in the episode, hold on, sorry to interrupt you. We see in the episode that Summer says, you talking about the salon that got shut down?
Yeah, and you remember it cut off, and then she's like, "You're talking, they're not gonna air this." Yeah, that salon got shut down like a year or two ago. Apparently, she got evicted, and then another rapper from Detroit named Brea. It's a lot of tea. Yeah, child, it'd be too funny. But Jasmine has,
you are clocking it.
Jasmine's like, this is too ghetto. Yeah, I thought you elevated from this baby, but I guess she's back there.
So basically, Jasmine is like Sierra and Shooter from Love Hip Hop.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what it's giving.
Good to know.
Emma, someone in your comments said this, and I will agree. Emma looks like an Ari Fletcher Quagmire duo. That face is strong. And when the wig came off, I felt so bad for her because it looked even worse. She just looks, I don't know. I'm ready for Scotty to give that to her. I hope she do. Drink and all.
Damn.
And Big Legs won against Ivory. I don't care what nobody say. Big Ivory thought she was swinging. She just, if you notice, if you roll it back, Ivory tried to snatch her hair. Big Legs snatched her own wig and got hit her in the face. Funniest thing ever. I said, hold on, let me run this back because I thought she snatched her own wig, like the gorilla video, the TGI. She was not playing with her. Ivory's gonna have a match this season. I don't think she was ready for the Zeus girls to get her like that, and I hope Bad.
No, I don't think she expected Zeus to find somebody of her caliber, and that girl is on her timing.
Yeah, and you can see when she hit her nose ring. So I was like, when did she get hit to bleed like this? But you saw it when you roll it back. She hit her nose ring, and I'm like, wait, why is the side of her face? But the red wig was still, the edges were still there. So
yeah. I don't count it as a nosebleed. I'm sorry, because it's like it's a piercing. Of course, it's gonna bleed if you puncture it deeper.
Exactly. So next week we're looking forward to seeing Summer, none other.
No other holiday.
No other holiday. Summer, no other.
They should have casted a bitch named Winter, and then she would have been like, "I don't like your name."
Last thing I will say is they both are not giving her a hat after Anna Mac snatched all her quick weave out, and they give Anna back the hat first, and they're a do-rag. I'm sorry.
I'm gonna play so real. It was literally it was the cap for me. Okay,
It's the cap for me.
it was the cap for me. Okay.
It's the cap for me. Yeah, the cap is on your hair, on the top of your head.
The cap is
the
on
wig
your
is the
hair.
cap.
The wig is the cap.
But no, I thank you so much for having us on the after show. This is my final thoughts. Hopefully this season brings a little bit more I think personality to the women. I think already the new girls, I'm team new girls. I feel like the OGs are more so kind of shook. I think like how they're just sitting around drinking, having a good time, and there's chaos going on. How are they gonna go to this book? And that's just my final thought. That's all I'm thinking is who's gonna turn around and do all of their hair and fix all these scrapes and bruises, and who is booking them to come like this?
There are in Detroit.
Don't do my city like that because they I'm like all these cities.
I had to gag you.
We
not so in Detroit. No, I'm not shitting y'all city. Don't get me. Don't get me. Okay.
But no, seriously, I really want to know who's booking them because this is getting confusing at this point because it's how are y'all making money? It's a lot of y'all going and then y'all fighting right before the booking. So at this point, it is Maddies and Barbarians.
Not Maddies. Now, so your baddie of the week you said is Summer.
Yes.
Okay, so okay. All right. Any final thoughts?
No, just like and subscribe this video or I'm gonna scream like Krishan.
Period.
And that's it. And make sure you like and subscribe any other video. Make sure you leave a comment when it's Monday too. Like,
thank you.
Just like, you know.
For the replay watchers, like, come on, don't be a stranger. Okay. Thank you, Anetta. All right, hit that like button, please. Like she said, screen like Krishan.
We go so hard, we lose control.
All right, what is going on, Bray?
Hello.
What's up? What's up?
This is the true Pretty P right here, not Pretty.
Oh, you taking Pretty P's name?
Paula, that ain't Pretty P.
I can't. What'd you think of tonight's episode?
First of all, Anna is scary. I don't care what anyone says. Tasiki checked you in that van. When she said, no one had my back, Tasiki was like, I did. And she was like, oh, you did. Anna, what are we doing? What is this?
Ooh. So you think she just like excluded Tasiki because of fear of Tasiki feeling like you trying me?
Oh, for sure. After she seen what she did to DTB, she did not want that smoke. Ain't no way.
Now, speaking of Automac and everything like that, what did you think of that her and that whole situation? Now we're on it with her and Summer.
I like Summer. No shade. I thought she got Anna. When Anna got folded like that, I was laughing. I've been waiting for someone to do her so long since she ran up on ET and ET never got that lick back.
ET still want that lick back to this day, I heard.
I would too.
Child, I see the video online. She was saying how like they told her not to come to, or she commented, they told her not to come to the premiere because it wasn't about her. I'm like, damn, it's like y'all knew she was coming there to park.
That is shady as hell.
Like, how you gonna uninvite somebody unintentionally? Like, hey, don't come.
For real, like, what is this? After y'all did all this.
What did you think about the whole DTB Rolly situation?
DTB wasn't talking about her kids, so I didn't get why Rolly was so mad. She was talking about her parenting, but I get what Rolly was trying to say. I think she just said it a little wrong. Like I think she was trying to say that she let her kid do it now, so that her kid doesn't like sneak it and is like doing worse things because he's not giving it.
Right.
So I don't think she wants him to go further down.
I think it was worded like really bad.
It was just like she worded it like, what the hell? Like,
yeah.
But I thought DTB got the first round, and then the next round was a tie, and then Rolly was bashing her head in. I was like, that's a concussion. Is she okay?
Child, the way Rolly was hitting DTV head, another tune probably came loose. Like, anyways, what do you think about them piecing it out, or do you think that you would have agreed with Jane Alexis where she said once anything involved around parenting its kids, it's up?
I agree with speaking on kids, it's up, but like talking about parenting is more directed towards the other person. It would still be up, but it's worse if they talk about my kids. Like, I would have to fight you every day. Like, what?
Now we get the new girls that enter. We get Summer, Big Ivory. Now, did Big Ivory press Jayla?
Oh, yes, she did. And I was living for it.
That y'all gonna just hear it on the recount. Let me shut up. Now, during this whole press situation, do you think that had it been somebody else that said what Ivory said, Jayla would have reacted the same way?
For sure. If it was Summer, Jayla would have got up and booped her right in her face. But it's Ivory, and Jayla knows Ivory might park her like Ferrari. And
park her like a car. Now, we see Summer entering. What are your thoughts on Summer?
I love Summer, but she looks like an ant from Bug's Life. It's no shade. When she was in that mirror, all I could look at was her head shape. It was too funny. And then those strands of hair, she had me dead the whole episode.
Zeus is so shady for not having trucker hats on standby.
Bro, she was begging for a hat for like 5 minutes. She was like, can I have my hat? Where's my hat? I need a hat. They would not give her a hat.
They're like,
I did not peep Tasiki saying anything to Summer. I did not peep that at all.
She did.
Wow.
Y'all know I'm fair. She did tell her, like, hey, back up. She did what she did with Kiva last season. Y'all remember when Kiva kept inching closer and then she was like, back up. But it was a little louder this time. Like,
I just hate how Tasiki gets mad when other people check her for not defending her friends, but she only defends Anna.
Yeah. She was helping out Anna now. Now, I don't know why Anna said that in that bus, but she did, like, she didn't fight her, but first of all, Anna was winning the fight, so she didn't have to fight. Tasiki fighting Summer would be like a damn bull stepping on like why would you do that? Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, there's no need. But she was defending her. Like, she was like, back them up, and then Summer didn't move.
I wouldn't either. She's scary.
That's Summer froze in her spot. Now we get to the bus, right?
That's Summer froze like winter.
Have the new girls separated. What did you think of the separation? Because some people felt like Jaden should have been with the new girls.
I think Jaden was fine with the OGs. That's how they usually do it. All celebrity guests go with the OG girls because they're more high status, which I don't think they really are, but because no one knew who Bianca was. I did, but people were like, who the hell's Bianca? And I'm like, that's from Love and Hip Hop.
Right. I was surprised a lot of people didn't know who she was.
Y'all don't watch your reality TV. That's why I get mad. That's why
y'all gotta understand. It's a lot of young kids that just started watching this show. They don't even know what a Bad Girl stuff really was.
These fans get me so mad when they're like, we don't like bullies. Bullies aren't good for the show. Bullies what make the show.
This is how I know these kids, like people that watch mostly Baddies, are super young. They posted Madonna on one of the T pages singing Once Upon a Time I Was the Hoe by Mariah. And somebody commented, who's Madonna? I said, oh my God. I almost cracked. I said, wow.
These fans
That's
need to stop.
Like, wow. Anyways, what did you think about the whole bus situation? Now, is Big Ivory in charge of the new girls?
Oh, 100%. Them new girls were scared of Ivory. That's why Paula was backing Ivory. Because I was like, I didn't even see her at first. And I was like, why is she punching Big Lex? Did Big Lex even say anything to her? Like, what is happening?
Now, Big Ivory claims that Big Les was saying she parking is, she fight any and everybody. She's on that, okay? So that's her reasoning.
Oh, and she kind of got Ivory. It's no shade. But she was getting in the field. She was getting in there. And I was like, that's probably why those rumors were circulating about Ivory throwing that bowling ball. She couldn't take it no more. She could not take
the girls went the violent route this season. They taking out BBs, bowling balls,
shoes,
they jumping.
Oh my God. Bad Dolly said, "Oh, I want blood. I'm gonna stop people in their face. I'm gonna stomp people on the ground." I was like, "What the hell?"
Yeah.
I
The
like
fact
Bad
she
Dolly
said she
though.
got horny off the concrete is crazy.
I was like, "Oh my god!" I like Bad Dolly though. She's beautiful.
Yeah,
And
no, she really is.
I was just laughing so hard. She was like, "What she just say now?" Because she was just like sitting there, just peeping all of it.
Now, what are your thoughts on Emma getting into it?
That girl's face is a bobblehead. Her head is so big. But I thought it was kind of pointless because I was like, you're sitting right next to her. You could have had an issue before.
Mm-hmm.
I thought it was just another person trying to back Ivory up. I was
you
like,
think it was
what is
giving
happening?
bandwagoning?
For sure.
Gotcha. Now, did you watch the Cabaret?
Yes, I love the Cabaret this season. It's like so good.
Should Lexi have been sent home? And what do you think Natalie is thinking after watching this episode of Joseline? Do you think she's going to give that Lexi a call?
Oh, I know she wants to put her on the next season.
That would be like the ultimate flex. If Natalie pulls that off, I gotta give her the Queen of Zeus. I'm sorry, like
it would.
Why did she snatch your crown? Because she took one of your cast members to put her on. Like,
and if she made Big Lex the it girl that season,
right?
Oh, it's done. It's done for Joseline.
Joseline would have a fit. Oh my gosh, she would have a freaking fit. And the thing is, with Lexi, like, I think she would say yes because she would get a lot more clout on Baddies. Let's keep it a buck. Like, a lot of people watch Cabaret, but now all attention is focused on Baddies. So it's like
it's all Baddies
to kind of say no, but then people will kind of be like, "Oh, see, Joseline was right. You were a traitor." So it'd be a tough decision for her to make. Do you think she would say yes?
Oh, 100%. Who wouldn't? That's a big bag. Like,
what? And you know she get paid triple when she get paid at the Cabaret.
She would, for sure.
She would pay triple. They'd be like, Nelly's like, I could offer you a 5-6 figure check. What are you getting over there at the Cabaret? A couple $1,000s? I thought so.
That's chump change to us.
And come over. What are your final thoughts on both shows?
Baddies was really good. MVP is Summer, because without Summer, what's the episode?
Okay.
And I want Isis to win the Cabaret, but I don't think she will because I think they're going to give it to that Erica girl, which I hate that girl.
Ooh. I think Erica might get it too from what y'all are saying now, okay?
Yeah, I can
All
see
right,
her.
thank you so much for calling in, Brave.
Thank you.
Night. All right, y'all, that's it for the after show for tonight. I might go live tomorrow on this and do a part 2. Maybe. I don't know. Stay tuned for the recap for the Cabaret and Joseline. Johnson's Cabaret and Baddies. Let me know what y'all think down below. And we're all babies.
Ain't no personal thing.